Today's Ron and Fez opener brought to you by Brainy Smurf from ronfez.net.
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away? Ma'am, I already said that it was not indigenous. It was a derelict spacecraft. It was an alien ship. It was not from there. Do you get it? We homed in on its beacon.
And found something never recorded once in over 300 surveyed worlds. A creature that gestates inside a living human host.
Yes.
These are your words. And has concentrated acid for blood.
That's right. Look, I can see where this is going. But I'm telling you that those things exist.
Thank you, Officer Ripley. That will be all.
Please, you're not listening to me. Kane, the crew member... Kane, who went into that ship, said he saw thousands of eggs there. Thousands.
Thank you. That will be all.
God damn it! That's not all. Because if one of those things gets down here, then that will be all. Then all this bullshit that you think is so important, you can just kiss all that goodbye.
Oh, boy, I would have told you. Well, I've told you, but I thought you know. There ain't no heaven. Oh, Lord, there ain't no heaven. There ain't no heaven on the county road. Don't talk about it. Oh, boy, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. If you do, I'll cry. Don't come around me. Oh, Lord, don't come around me. Don't come around me. If you do, I'll die. Oh, Lord, there ain't no heaven. Oh, Lord, there ain't no heaven. Down at a station stood my dear home mother. Oh, Lord, she keep on screaming and crying. Oh, Lord, I wonder what my son has done. Oh, Lord, there ain't no heaven. Oh, Lord, there ain't no heaven. Oh, Lord, did you bring me any silver? I didn't bring me any gold. Or did you see me working on South Carolina? Or just to see me work on the county road? There ain't no heaven. Oh, Lord, there ain't no heaven. There ain't no heaven.
Okay, let's get down to it, boppers.
All right, buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. And I'm guessing that we're worried about the Iowa floods. That's why the console is about 6 feet high today.
Apparently this is an O&A joke to leave the console up this way, and I don't know whether they broke it or what, but it won't go back down.
You didn't hit the button?
I hit the button, nothing happens.
You hit the button and nothing happens.
Yes.
So now we're standing here today, and this is very similar. I mean, this is really bringing back a lot of memories for me. When my dad used to let me go to the bar with him, and I'd have to just stand up next to the bar and drink an orange soda. I would have an orange soda standing at the bar. Very, very exciting. And then later I would get a quarter to play that shuffle pool game. What is the name of that game? It's not pool, it's bowling, but you push the little puck down. They used to have them in bars all the time.
Oh, yeah. That's shuffleboard. There's two different kinds of shuffleboard.
But it's bowling.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
It can't be shuffleboard.
If it has a puck?
Well, it's like shuffleboard, except for it's like you're hitting those little bowling things.
Yeah, you have the little metal disc.
Yeah, and then the lights would go back and forth, and you try to hit it when the two red lights are right there in the middle. I will send somebody in our hideous prize closet if they know the name of that game. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Dave, how could you be a boardwalk kid and have no idea about this?
Well, I mean, we were familiar with shuffleboard in bars, and plenty skee ball was a big deal.
Yeah, this is not skee ball, and it's the same exact thing as a shuffleboard, except for there's fake bowling pins.
Oh.
You hit it, and off you go. Jeff, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, those fucking guys moved that thing up. Said they were going to leave it that way for you. Then they started pulling plugs to see if they could get off the air.
Can I tell you what I would call O&A today? Vandals. Simply vandals.
Were just fucking with you guys.
Yeah.
They really are. And, you know, it's nutty enough in here on a Monday, and then I come in here and the console is taller than I am. And I can't reach anything.
Does this make it feel like when you were in kindergarten trying to use a man's urinal? Remember that feeling also, where you had to wait for the little urinal? Remember in every bathroom there's one tiny urinal, either for children or for people in a wheelchair. And that's the one that you would have to wait for when you were a little kid. Either that or try to stand on your tiptoes and piss. You still haven't used the urinal yet, though, Fez.
No, so.
Here's Randy. Randy, you're on Fez.
Hello there, guys. It's the Shuffle Alley. They make a whole bunch of them, and you can play it where you got to hit the puck in between the lights when it's flashing. There's strike. There's a whole bunch of different games within the game.
But the game itself is called Shuffle Alley. Shuffle Alley. Are you sure about that?
Yep. And they used to have the older kind is the kind with the flat where there are no pins. That's a shuffleboard.
Yeah, a shuffleboard you play and you just try to knock each other's puck off.
Yeah.
This one I think is better because you're bowling, but with a little shuffle puck. All right, now some people are disagreeing with you, Randy, so we're going to put this on and see who's the winner here. Kevin, you're on Fez.
You got buddies?
Yeah, what's the name you got?
Shuffle Bowl. They have like Shuffle Bowl leagues. They advertise it in the Philly bars. It's a Shuffle Bowl league.
Is it Shuffle Bowl or Shuffle Alley?
Shuffle Bowl.
You're from Philly, Kevin?
Yeah, they're the same thing.
All right, so naturally I'm going to go with you. Randy, I'm sorry, we got a correct answer and you're wrong. You are dead wrong, Randy. Kevin is the big winner. He's from Philly. He understands what I'm talking about. You, Randy, unfortunately, are a loser.
Shuffle Alley.
Shuffle Alley.
Fuck.
What a stupid name.
Shuffle on out of here.
Now, is there no way to find an engineer today while we sit around and we're this tall?
Yeah, I guess I don't know whether engineers are in on the big joke or if they just don't care. I don't know what the deal is.
Vandals.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Let's stop the merger with this. Dear Mel, they are vandals.
Someone comes in, they see this thing standing this high.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez. What can we do for you?
Yeah, I always heard that it was called table bowling.
Where are you calling from, Mike?
Tennessee.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. The guy from Philly is 100% correct.
Are we sure?
Yes, 100%. He said they had leagues.
Oh, all right.
They had leagues.
It's amazing to know what it would be like to bowl if the ball was like really, really flat.
That's Shuffle Alley for you. Shuffle
Yeah.
Bowl. Shuffle Bowl.
Shuffle Bowl.
Sorry.
Shuffle Alley is a
Shuffle Bowl.
made up.
That's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's a lie name.
And table bowling, anything could be that. Could throw a jelly donut down the table.
Do you remember Skittle Bowl as well? Where it was the same thing as Skittle Ball, but you would bowl? And, of course, Skittle Pool. Earl, and then in your neighborhood, you used to have that thing where you would run through the fire plugs.
Oh, that was the best. It was called Shuffle Wet.
It was called Summer. It was called Summer.
Skittle swimming.
Give Kevin a hideous prize. What do you have there today in the big ass prize closet?
Right now we have Star Trek DVDs.
Come on, give him something good. What do we have? Do you got a good movie for him?
We got Before the Devil Knows You're Dead.
Now you're talking, Earl. Before you go around getting Star Trek DVDs, like this is 1968.
We're actually in a century higher up than Star Trek is.
We're looking for the Ichiban of the day, the big story, the story everybody's talking about. But first, Eric wants to tell us about his Ichiban. Eric, what do you got for us, buddy?
Yeah, last night I went to a sushi restaurant. They had a nice tall beer called a Kirin Ichiban. I look at my waitress, say, Ichiban, #1.
Nice.
Justifiably, she looked at me like I'm crazy.
Nice. And you are getting the brand this week, Dave.
Wednesday, Brian Decker from Pure Body Arts comes in and will brand Ichiban right on my ass. Because...
Is it just one brand into it? Just he hits it once and it's done?
No, he's gonna. I think he hits me a couple times to make sure
really?
it's good, and he's gonna blowtorch the hell out of it. So that should be very fun to look at. And we'll get some pictures, all because of Big Brown, that asshole, finished in last place.
Well, it was really not Big Brown's fault. It was his little jockey.
I agree with that too. Kent DeSormo fucked up.
I just don't see how that's today's. Here's Tim. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ron and Fez.
Yes, sir.
I built a giant Skittle Bowl last year and went camping with it. 14 feet tall, used real bowling pins, drilled through a candlepin bowling ball, and used like a 12-foot cable. It was enormously fun. You'd look at it and think it was a really easy game. It was really complex, really hard to play.
Did you take
Fun,
pictures
though.
of this?
Huh?
Did you take pictures?
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures.
Yeah, send it to us at ronandfez@AOL.com. I'm dying to see it.
Glad to.
Yeah.
All right, man.
So he made
Let it
a life-size Skittle Bowl. I can't believe this never been thought of before. You got to YouTube that son of a bitch. You got to YouTube it. JT, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, Ichiban for today's got to be Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, y'all. He just started, and my prediction, he chokes. Once again, Tiger Woods chokes and blows this whole entire thing. So yesterday, final putt, he ties it up.
Yeah.
And why didn't they go into the sudden death? Why is it a whole nother day? Hold on, I'll get it from my sports announcer. Pitsy, what's the story there?
The U.S. Open is a major tournament, and the U.S. Open, you have to play a full nother round of golf to see who wins.
A full nother round.
Yes.
All right, so they're playing 18 holes today.
Yes.
What if these 18 holes tie?
They move into sudden death then. They don't start all over again.
Why didn't they just do that yesterday?
That would have been very easy, and we could have had a winner yesterday, but...
Is this Tiger Woods, not Tiger Hood, finishing the first hole?
Yeah. If he makes his putt, he'll be one up already.
He'll already be one up.
Yes.
So at this rate, if he pars this, he'll win this by 18 strokes. It really looks like he's going to pull out and win it by 18 strokes.
Talk about blowout.
Would it be? Would that be considered a lot in golf?
Did you see Rocco Mediate's belt buckle? That's all they had to talk about yesterday. The guy was winning the U.S. Open, and because he had a big peace sign for his belt buckle, they're like, he's such a character.
He's a nut, that big belt buckle.
Rocco.
You have to do the smallest things when you're a pro golfer to be a character.
Well, sometimes you can die in a jet, and everybody will be talking about you. All right, so Tiger Woods, y'all, already up 1. And I honestly think if Tiger wins today, so will Obama. This is the entire election riding on this. Here is Bill. Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie, it's slot pin bowling.
No. That's crazy talk.
Dude, I'm from Bucks County, Pennsylvania.
What's it called?
Slot pin bowling.
That sounds crazy, but you are from Bucks County. Big ass prize closet for you. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. There's Amish out there, Earl.
With real Amish or just like the ones that play the
cardboard?
Look, you don't know how to interact. You don't know how to fucking interact.
See you. I'm
Robin.
sorry.
One-dimensional cardboard Amish.
What is it like to think I'm going to work in radio for 20 years and have no idea how to talk in radio? That's got to be fucking stunning.
I'm sorry, just a little thrown off.
What do you do? Wake up in the morning and hope my name never pops up on the air?
What? Real Amish? Ron, the real Tiger Woods, not a cartoon.
The pretend one.
Laser hologram.
You still looking at me? Earl, from what I understand, you were in here today when the Vandals broke this.
Yes, I was.
Why didn't you stop them?
There were too many of them,
How many's too many? One?
They had two guys under the console just pulling stuff out.
Was a big part of the problem today because Opie saw your ass on Friday?
Yeah, he was he was a little disturbed that Dave sucked some vodka out of my ass.
Disturbed? He made it up. He's the one who thought of it. Now, of course, Opie does every Friday with us. It's Friday is Opie Day on the Ron and Fez show. And in here on Friday till he finally burned out at 3 o'clock. He said, I got to leave. And there was 4 minutes left in the show. He almost made it. Keep filling me in, Pitsy. What's happening up here?
We're about to tee off. Tiger teed off. He drove into the rough on the left side of the
All
fairway.
right, it's done. He choked. He's a fucking...
Oh, no.
He's a choke artist. Why don't you use that goddamn knee as an excuse? Here's... it's our good friend Redding. Redding has the Ichiban today. What's happening, Reddy?
Hey, what's going on, buddies?
Yes,
The Ichiban has to be the fact that Obama is telling black people to be fathers.
You know, here's the thing. Obama, for whatever reason, has decided to stow Bill Cosby's act.
Yeah, and Ron,
Yeah.
by the way, I'm from Bristol, Pennsylvania.
All right, big ass prize closet. This has got...
Just for being from Bristol?
Where's the fucking Bristol stomp from?
Bristol, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. And those kids from Bristol are as fucking sharp as a pistol when they do the Bristol stomp. Earl, you got to put a plug in this. We're just fucking raining these DVDs. It's got to end before we're back to giving out Star Trek. It's just too much. How do you feel about this Obama telling black people what to do with themselves?
I thought it was perfectly called for. It was Father's Day.
But are you guys ready to start acting like citizens?
We are acting like citizens, but there just happens to be a very high absenteeism rate with black fathers.
All right, let me say, I got the numbers on this. All right, this is the absenteeism on black fathers. That's black fathers that don't live with their families. 100%.
Wow.
All right, we can do better than this, Earl. I would like to see by 2009 one black father stay home with his family.
I don't think the rate is that high. It's high, but I don't think it's at 100%.
It's as high as this console.
Seriously, black kids have a better chance of bumping into fucking Santa Claus than they do their own father on Father's Day. It's almost like an imaginary guy. It's the same exact thing that white kids have with Santa. So, were black people mad at this? Because they always get mad at Bill Cosby when he tells them to fucking adult up.
I think coming from Barack Obama, I think it's going to have it's going to resonate better with the black community. Because here's a guy who didn't have a father.
I thought he did. I thought his father was a goat herder or some shit.
No, he was from Kenya, but I mean, he basically had an absentee father, and he just wanted to bring out the point that we need more fathers to be more responsible in the child's life. I don't see what the problem is with that.
Well, he said they're acting like boys, and that never seems to go over big.
I don't know what you mean.
The whole boy term.
What about boys to men? Maybe that's what you got to do. So look, they're going to fucking tell you how to be in this song. I want you to be boys to men, ladies and gentlemen.
Motown Philly.
Yeah, they're Philly guys.
Back again.
What's that mean?
Motown Philly back again. Get a little East Coast swing.
You're the worst singer.
Men.
Let me tell you something. You know what Barack Obama's saying to those kids?
What?
You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. That was 4 minutes, the most embarrassing laughter. And then, from what I heard from your chick, with the levels that you couldn't really even hear the fucking music behind you.
The music.
And it was just you screaming into a mic
I know.
for 4 minutes.
We gotta play the beds higher, is what we learned after Friday.
At some point, we've been on the air here for a couple of years. We've got to learn how to produce a show.
Well, we just know that the beds have to be higher. We've gotten that from 3 different sources now.
Yes, from 2 days ago. After being on the air for years.
Right.
Fezzy, what about you step down and give it to Pitsy?
I don't know if Pitsy will do it.
Are you interested in being the EP?
Yeah, I want to be the EP. I want to be a good EP.
Here's the problem. You already are the EP, and yet you still want to be the EP. Just be the EP.
Yeah, and I still want to be the EP.
Well, you haven't been it yet. You've had the title, but you haven't taken that thing. Like today, Earl's in the other room and didn't even bring it up to Fez. He just fucking wanders over there.
And I even reminded Earl, please communicate with that to Fez before you go into that room.
So Fez goes, what is Earl doing in there? Dave comes back. He says he wants to work in there. Fez says, oh. I'll go, Fezzy, that's not the way an EP would act.
Yeah, that's not good.
Hey, Wes, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
None of your business.
Hey, today's Ichiban. Tim Russell dead at 58.
Oh, that's odd. I didn't hear anything about that over the weekend. That thing turned into the 24-hour Tim Russert Memorial Channel. And, well, we found out like 3:30 the other day that Tim Russert... now, at first they say massive heart attack. What did they turn it into, Fez?
Yeah, it went from massive heart attack, then they took it back, and it went to coronary thrombosis, which is just a different kind of heart attack, so it went back to heart attack again.
But it's one you don't know you're going to have. It's not like...
Exactly. So instead of like the artery slowly closing off because of cholesterol and the plaque,
right?
With his artery was completely open. It had the plaque in it, but the plaque just burst. And then what happens is a blood clot forms.
But why couldn't they tell that before?
Because the plaque that he had in there before wasn't constricting anything. There was, if he went for a stress test...
What do these doctors do? To me, they're like fucking monkeys with stethoscopes. They don't know what they're doing. They haven't fucking cured cancer. The heart disease thing is off the fucking hook. All they know how to do is stents. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Can we at least admit that? Can we admit that you think by this point they would have come up with something?
Yeah, we can admit that. They're not trying. They're trying more on like balding and weight loss things.
And I still see fat bald guys wherever you go. So that isn't working either.
Yeah.
Nothing is working. I've been giving money to that stupid Jerry Lewis all these years. He hasn't come up with shit. You're better off just having a beer than you are taking any medication. You're better off just taking that medication money and buying 6-packs because they don't know what they're doing. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I got the Ichiban right here, Ron.
Oh, good. We need the Ichiban.
R. Kelly, 14 counts of child porn, not guilty.
Now, how could that happen? Because first of all, this went on for 6 years. And then the trial didn't even last that long, right?
No, the trial wasn't that long. It didn't stay with the jury too long either. I guess it all came down to that mole. They said that there's a mole on R. Kelly's back.
Mm-hmm.
And in the video, they saw the guy had a mole on his back, and then at one point in the video, the mole disappears. So they had a technical video expert come in and say that was a video glitch, not a mole. So, and at the same
time... So this was just never R. Kelly. All these years he has had a bad rap for no reason.
Yeah, R. Kelly has said all along, it's not me in the video. And going into this trial, the girl who was 13 at the time said, it's not me in the video either. So the victim was saying she wasn't in the video. It's not her.
So why all the R. Kelly jokes for the past 6 years? Earl, could you please take our apologies to the community?
Yes, I will do that.
And then ask them to please, boys to men, stay at home with their babies. And that's it. And that's from me and Obama. Scooter, you're on Ron and Fez. Scooter.
Hey, how you doing today, Ron?
Good, pal.
Hey, I just had a question for Earl. If John McCain would have said the same exact words that Obama said, would it have been a racial remark?
Again, sometimes the message is good, but the messenger is bad. I think this is the right message coming from the right person. Someone who didn't have a father is saying, "Hey, black men need to step up and be better fathers."
But we've all known this, Earl. Everybody has known it. Everybody has known black men need to stay home.
Yes, that's true.
And stop fucking spending your money on rims and start spending it on the kids.
That's true also.
But why now are you getting the message? Because Obama said it?
Again, when it's coming from a presidential candidate, a guy who overcame the fact that he
That's
didn't
not
have
the
a
point.
father.
The point is it the truth?
It is.
Then why should you care where the truth comes from? This is the truth, and it's got to be taken care of. You shouldn't be waiting for Obama to bring it up. Why wasn't it good enough when Bill Cosby said it?
And there was a large percentage of people who...
What about when George Wallace said it? How come that wasn't good enough?
I never knew when Wallace ever said it, but I think that when Cosby said it, there was a large percentage of people who agreed with Cosby. Younger people hated Bill Cosby for it, but older people were like, absolutely, because they grew up. Those percentage of people grew up with
Well, the message is through now. We can expect a turnaround.
I certainly hope so, yeah.
And why don't you just have kids to stay home with, Earl? That's your asexual problem. Here's our good buddy Cigars and Scotch. Cigars and Scotch?
Hey, I have the Ichiban.
First of all, let me just say this. I voted for you to win the animation festival.
Thank you, man.
I did not put that on your animation. I based it on the fact that you call the Ron and Fez show. I feel like you have a loyalty to us. I voted for you with Coke Logic because I've seen Coke Logic's name on the Ron Barrington's line of the day.
Yeah.
And that was my 1 and 2 to win this thing. And the
you,
other
buddy.
judges called me an idiot, and they called me a homer. Or homo, I can't remember. Go ahead, Cigars.
Well, it's a good thing the radio chick didn't see the Ichiban. Fez beating up a retarded girl.
Fez, of course, on Friday, made the announcement that anytime he sees a retarded girl, he will beat her up. And then you were very surprised, Fezzy, that we all laughed at that.
Yeah, because I was really embarrassed to confess that I had done that when I was a little kid. And the fact that it got such big chuckles around the room.
Well, we never knew that you won a fight before.
Yeah.
And it wasn't chuckles, it was screaming and laughing and pointing. We were finally, you did something that we were somewhat proud of.
I was really expecting, gasp of horror, if any reaction.
Well, you've never been a fighter. You, up to this point, you have lived your entire life like Marky Mark in the new popcorn classic, The Happening. The only hero that I've ever seen in an action film who runs and cries for 2 hours. He runs and cries and whines. I've never seen a hero not come up with the solution to win, not do anything to help. Just run and cry. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys.
Hey, buddy.
I would like to ask Earl, if Obama was white and McCain was black, would he still be voting for Obama right now?
Earl, why don't you just be 100% honest?
I would vote for McCain.
If he was black?
If he were black.
All right, let me ask you this then. If it was Chris Tucker running for president, would Chris Tucker have your vote? And I mean early Fridays, funny Chris Tucker. Not the Chris Tucker that runs around now.
I would vote for Chris Tucker.
Yeah. So you're just voting black.
I'm voting black, but also, he's funny and
Now-
he brings something else to the White House.
Now, let's bring this up. Since you feel okay about voting for Obama since he's black, right? Would you be mad at me if I voted for McCain only because he's white?
I would have a little bit of a problem.
Why? I would be doing the same thing as you.
I just think all the other... I mean, the fact that Obama is black on top of all the other things, it's a definitely.
All right, let me just say this: Tiger's choking. He just put it in the fucking beach now. What's happening?
He's still 1 up, but this is the 3rd shot he's driven into the rough.
He don't know what he's doing.
Nope.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
I like that. Rocco's taking his red jacket, his red shirt thing. Yeah. Because Tiger always wears his red shirt on the final day of a championship, and Rocco's saying it's mine.
Yeah, but then why is he wearing a stupid sweater with it?
He's chilly. Hopefully he'll take that sweater
Let's watch
off.
his shot.
He can't be chilly out there. Everyone's sweating.
Oh, that's a beautiful. Oh! Oh! It's a hole in one. He missed the hole in one by a fucking inch.
Hello. That guy's awesome. Rocco.
Now?
Just for this tournament, I meant. 45 years old. Flappy breasts.
And being able, if he wins this today, to beat the best golfer of the day.
Mano y mano.
That's right. Here's our good friend Mikey Boy. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, guys. I want to know if Earl would vote for the D.C. sniper if he ran for president.
The DC Sniper or Little DC Sniper, his sidekick?
Either one, yes.
All right. Earl?
I couldn't vote for a murderer at all.
Even though he didn't shoot any black people?
He shot people. I couldn't deal with that.
Right.
Even if he shot white people, but I couldn't deal.
So despite his pluses.
Now, Mikey Boy, did you go to Beffer's party Saturday night?
No, I couldn't make it.
I couldn't make it either. Did you make it, Dave?
No, I couldn't make it.
Fez?
No, I couldn't make it.
Why couldn't you guys make it? I had already told her why I couldn't make it. Did you have a reason?
Well, it was just by the time.
Rainy?
Yeah, the thunderstorms had started.
Right. What about you?
I felt like watching some DVDs. That's why I couldn't make it.
All right, Mikey Boy.
Yes.
We got to have another party with her.
Okay.
But I'm saying that, but it's really a surprise party for you. Because you're going to be all surprised, and we're going to finally thank you for all the great things that you do.
Cool.
All right?
All right.
Just John is going to give you a picture of Harrison Ford. He has it on his iPhone. It's going to be really great.
Nice.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
See you guys.
Act surprised.
Here is Randy. Randy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys, how are you today?
What's happening?
Excuse me, I was wondering if Earl would vote for OJ if he was running for president.
OJ, what do you get your vote, Earl?
OJ, since he technically was not convicted of a crime, I would consider voting for OJ.
He'd be your technical president. All right, here's Tiger trying to hit it out of the beach.
Oh, boy.
He's going to have a long putt there.
Yeah, that's not going to look good for him.
He's going to have a long putt there. He's blowing this.
2-shot swing there.
Here's Cripple Albino. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey there. I just want to know if Earl would ever vote for Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav! Flavor Lifesaver. Would he get your vote?
Flav, no, wouldn't get my vote.
Wait, hold on. If he had on the Viking hat.
Viking hat, maybe, but I could. He would have some problems with me on the economy. Can't handle his finances.
I think he knows as much about the economy as Obama does, if we were to be honest. Oh, this Tiger's choking. He is choking bad.
I still don't even know what. Yeah, Tiger's choking, and I don't even know what Obama's economic plan is. And Earl's saying it like he knows it for a fact.
Look, the economic plan is this. We're shit out of luck, and nothing's going to change that. We might as well just have Obama. Because this fucking country cannot rebound.
He should change his slogan to "Why not?"
Who just said the other day? Some writer said it's going to take us 100 years to get over Bush. It's going to take us 100 years to bounce back.
Was that Gore Vidal?
Yeah, maybe it was.
I think it was.
Here's Kelly. Kelly, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. What about a punch-drunk, ear-biting Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson, could you vote for him?
Could not vote for Iron Mike. He would be tough on, with the foreign affairs, but again, economy's a big thing where he can't handle his
Here
money.
is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl, how about Suge Knight?
Could you vote for Suge?
I would vote for Suge. The man knows how to run a company.
Is that why you lost this one?
Well, he lost it for a variety of reasons, not all of his own, but the man can run a company. He runs a business with an iron fist.
Here's, no, he punches people with an iron fist. Here's Paycheck. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Earl, where do you draw the line? Is it rape and murder for you? Anybody who doesn't rape and murder, they'd be good if they're black?
Criminal activity that's my line.
What about Barry Bonds? Mayor Bonds. What was his name from,
Marion Barry.
Marion Barry.
Barry, yeah. I called him Barry Bonds.
They're both criminals.
Yeah, well, racist.
Like Marion Barry, like the people voted him in.
The beauty
and out.
of this is he can live in his own house. Oh, man. Tiger missed another fucking putt. It's over. Who today said he was going to choke? Who gave you that fucking spy report?
Spy report. Spy report.
Mr. B. Now, your baby picture today, the undercover baby.
Yeah.
I sent back the Kilroy was here picture because she does look like little baby Kilroy peeking over that.
From World War II?
From World War II, yeah. Nice little World War II thing.
That's how we all are with this console being this high. Why do O&A have to mess with things?
Piers, you're on Ron and Fez.
Would Earl vote for Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady.
Absolutely would vote for Wayne Brady.
God.
So you would vote for a white guy. Here's Leadbelly. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, would Earl vote for the Junkyard Dog?
JYD, if he could shake them cakes.
JYD, again, tough on crime. Why not?
Here's George. George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Hey, Earl, would you vote for yourself?
No, I would not
Smart,
vote for
Earl.
myself.
Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Earl, would you vote for Mr. T, B.A. Baracus?
Would you vote for somebody who was running on the slogan, "Ain't got no time for no jibber jabber"? Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. What about your idea, the Ichiban Fezzy? What's everybody talking about out there?
Gay marriage starting today in California.
Well, that figures. You'd bring that up.
So, starting 5 o'clock Pacific time, gay marriages can start being legal in the state of California. Now, they say that it'll bring $684 million into California over the next 3 years.
Still not worth it.
So, I think if that kind of money is available, I think you're going to see gay marriage across the United States.
Half of that money will go into knick-knack stores.
Yeah, Fezzy, the money's available because people are going to be traveling there. That's why. So if everyone does it, how's that going to, wouldn't that just stop there from being that money, the travel money?
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess there just had to be tourist destinations.
Jeez, look at that fucking course. It's ridiculous. No wonder he's choking today. I hope he blames it on his knee. Here's a little email we got, Fez, a little electronic mail. It says, Mr. Ron. Oh, you don't have to call me Mr. Ron. Mr. Bennington's good enough. Tonight I watched one of my favorite movies, Last Tango in Paris, with my girlfriend. She hated it. There was no redeeming quality as far as she was concerned. Marlon Brando gave one of his, arguably his best performance ever. Sure, there's some awkward, super sexy scenes, but hate? What should I do? Can I trust a girl like this? Is this flick hated among normal folk? I don't expect you to bring it up on the air, but I've never heard you talk about this fine film. That's from Nick. All right, you got two different problems there, Nick. Number one, can you be married to somebody who doesn't like Marlon Brando films? Now, personally, I'm going to say no. I think that there is something wrong with a person who could sit down, watch a Marlon Brando film and not get it. Particularly Last Tango in Paris, which I would also give fucking 4 stars. Dave, you're a Catholic boy, married a Jewish girl, Yankees fan, marrying a Mets fan.
Right.
So you know what it's like to live with differences.
Yeah.
But what if your chick said to you, I can't watch this stupid Marlon Brando film?
I would tell my Jew wife to get out of the house immediately.
Is that important to you?
Yes, because Marlon Brando does not represent one actor. He represents the new way of acting. It went from over-the-top bullshit to I am going to be in the moment as a method actor. I can't have... It's a revolution.
I think just like anything else, people would say Brando, greatest American actor ever. That's not even going to be debated. Earl, could you be with a girl who didn't like Brando?
No, not at all. I mean, it's like hating the sun. You know, it doesn't make any sense.
All right, but here's the deal. Can you find other things to get along with other than, movies?
Well, if movies is so important to you and movies are important to me, then no, this is such a big strike. All I care about is film.
All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Fezzy?
Yes.
I know you've decided single lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to live your life in a single serving. But let's science fiction this thing.
Okay.
You're with a woman. Wait! Let me finish.
All right.
You're someone else and you're with a woman.
Oh, okay.
Could you stay with her? Could this be a partnership if she didn't like your favorite movie?
Yeah, I think, it could still be a partnership. It could definitely be a partnership. I just wouldn't watch my movies with her.
And this is why, Fez, you're living alone. You are living alone.
You have to get that out of the way, though. You know, you have to go into that right from the beginning of your relationship. I mean, if she's not a Beatles fan, you love the Beatles, you can't be together with her.
Let me tell you, I was watching a fucking movie called Modern Romance with a chick one time. The great Albert Brooks. He's so irritatingly hysterical in this. Now, I'm laughing in a way that I'm fucking choking. I got tears in my eyes, I'm laughing, I'm thrilled. I look over, I see a sneer on her face as she's watching this film. Through my laughter, I had to tell her, this will be it. This is it for us. I go, because if you can't share a sense of humor, this is ridiculous. It can't work out. It can't be done.
Yeah.
Now, what is the, we don't have enough in common moment. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. We'll open up the phone lines. What is the point that you say, you know what, there's some things that you're willing to say, I'll bend a little here, but I got to agree with Nick here. Marlon Brando? This chick doesn't like Marlon Brando films, right, Fez?
Right, can't stand them.
Then you're going to let her raise your children? What the hell is she going to do while you're out of the fucking house? Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I think I could maybe make some concessions, depending on what she looked like, but obviously that would be a big...
Now remember, we're not saying don't... This isn't just fuck her. This is the woman that you would spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being a problem, man. I mean, Brando is the man.
And that's not just the man. That's fucking common sense. That's like finding out that this chick's a spy for the Red Chinese.
Or people saying Babe Ruth wasn't a good baseball player. Like, just stop.
Yeah, just stop being ridiculous. But again, how can you have children with this person?
She might be just bad at film watching because maybe she doesn't like old movies. And I've met those people. There's a lot of them out there. That as soon as they see black and white from the 50s, they're against it.
And well, first of all, this movie was from the 70s.
Yeah, I know.
And second of all, that's fine. Go on and live your life, but you can't be with me. I can't sit there and have somebody act like, oh, I can't watch it on the waterfront. It's in black and white. Yeah. Well, then you can't watch over my children. This is far too fucking important of a thing to leave these children with a waterhead. Tyler, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, Ronnie, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
The first time I was hanging out with my girlfriend, actually. She lived upstate, and I went to visit her. Never bought a DVD player, never owned a VHS player either. She'd seen about 5 movies in her life. First thing I did was go out, buy her a DVD player, and buy her, Pulp Fiction, True Romance, all the essentials. And now, any movie we watch, I have to pick because she doesn't trust herself. It's that important.
I like your attitude, Tyler. I love the fact that even now you can't leave her alone with a DVD player. That's too damn important. All right, what about this? There's a chick that you like, but she tells you Dodgeball's a funny movie. Is that it? Is that done?
For me, that's not it because that's different. That's at least liking something. Maybe her taste...
But liking something stupid.
But maybe her taste are shit, but maybe she just has really broad taste. Just because she likes Dodgeball.
Yes.
She can't... Maybe she also likes Woody Allen, too.
You know what? I would venture to guess she's never even seen Woody Allen until it was forced on her. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, I just got to tell you, me and my wife, we have absolutely nothing in common. Comedy, music, movies, nothing. Been together 20 years. We get along great.
What is it about her that you like, Adam?
Everything about her except for the things that she doesn't have with me.
I can't. You haven't come up with one thing. Give us one specific thing that makes her worth it.
She's the love of my life, man. Give me 3 awesome kids.
All right. Thank you. You got to be able to at least defend a point. I was open to it. Well. There's Mars. Mars, do you take a look at this room and think maybe you're not doing your job today? Because I have decided to take matters in my own hand. I'm going to tell Buddy, and then Buddy reports straight to XM Washington.
Actually, if you hit the button, I think it'll
Oh,
work.
it's ready now?
Yeah.
Where is the button?
What they do? Hide the button now?
They probably did. They probably put duct tape over the button.
Here we go, Fezzy.
Finally, back to normal.
Funny joke going, eh? Well, somebody could have been killed with your funny joke.
See, here's the problem, though. Now, what was the right spot before? We'll never get it in the exact right spot where it was.
You had a right spot?
Yeah, I mean, wherever it was before is the one that felt normal.
I like this spot where we all look like Muppet babies.
You look like a Muppet baby anyway.
Or has it
We got to put you in a fucking stupid tuxedo.
I hope something will get written up about this, Mars.
Okay.
I'm telling Buddy.
Yeah.
And Buddy repeats back.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely not the right spot. This definitely feels too weird.
Yeah. Now it's too low. See, we'll never get it back to where it was.
And it doesn't go up anymore. It only goes down.
We'll never get it back to the comfortable spot.
Real funny. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you apply the same thinking to music instead of movies, for me and my girlfriend, it's about, not a specific artist, but the passion that you have. Like, she likes folk music and I like rock, but she loves her folk music just as much as I love my rock, and so we turn each other on to new things.
But let me say this. With music, I think we expect girls to like girl music. I don't think that's a big a problem. I don't think that's a big a problem. But for a fucking woman to say I don't like Brando, that's huge.
It just doesn't make any sense, too, because at least he was good looking. I mean, there's something she should like about him.
There's something wrong with this woman. Nick, you might be with a fucking crazy person. Here's Jason. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Ronnie, no one ain't doing that to the console. This must be called for another radio war.
Yeah, we only have one thing in the radio war, and that's that we have Dave rub his ass on everything. I guess we could do that. I don't know.
Well, it's just...
That's our A-bomb.
I mean, we've shut them down so many times. Do people really need us to dominate them again?
Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I'm thinking about sports teams here. You know, if I'm a Yankee fan and my wife is a Mets fan, yeah, that doesn't work.
How are you guys going to raise the kid?
Well, I want the kid just to be raised a pro-Yankee, pro-Met fan, so not be anti-anything. The thing that I'm paranoid is when I go out to work, she starts, telling, screw Derek Jeter and
here's
fuck A-Rod and all that
here's
shit.
the problem. The baby's going to be watching National League ball, and it's hard after watching real baseball to go over and watch that fucking controlled softball league that the American League is. It's very, very difficult.
Disagree with that statement entirely. Every other level of baseball has the DH now, except for the National League.
That's right. Thanks for doing away with the bunt. We appreciate it, you fucking idiots. And stealing bases. You've destroyed baseball.
Well, stolen bases are certainly going down.
Tug, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Best Western ever. One-Eyed Jacks with Marlon Brando.
I love that movie.
And
I love that. I've seen the other side of your face.
Hospital room with Marlon Brando,
Yeah.
and we went in for a visit. And I'm telling you, the guy was so down to earth. It was really a nice experience.
All right, thank you very much, Tug. That's an exciting story.
Class act, Marlon Brando.
Jack Nicholson's neighbor all those years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they lived in a little cul-de-sac together. Yes, Pity.
Rocco 1 up through 4 holes.
What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Tiger Woods chokes again. We've seen it so many times. The guy's a bum. He's a bum raised by a bum. I'm going to go that far.
He's trying to do the Jordan thing today, too. I'm going to limp around. Ben Hogan nearly died in a car crash. He was fine the next year.
Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. Dave. Hey, check it. What if you got a broad that you married that used to watch shit with you? Start going to church, and now all of a sudden, everything is too, raw.
Okay, what did she do so awful she's got to go to church all the time for now? That's what I'd look into.
She was cool. She a cool-ass broad, but now she found religion. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but...
Yeah, but you can't become a church lady like Earl. Or Earl misses the first half of Jets games. Which I will give you credit for that, Earl. That's a smart thing. Now what you need to do is figure out a way to miss the second half of Jets games. Here is Ronnie in Chicago. Ronnie, how are you, buddy?
All right, listen. Here's what you guys are forgetting, man. The fucking, no matter what you do, like when you're first going with that broad, like my wife, she dragged me to Beetle Fest. I want it in her pants, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, I'll watch that fucking Let It Be movie because I want to fuck her. You know what I mean? But inevitably, later she'll end up hating you anyway. It doesn't matter. Like, I want to watch a fucking movie with my wife 10 years later. Does that make any sense to you?
I'm going to tell you this, Ronnie. I just met you and I hate you. I can't imagine how anyone would get to know you without hating you. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I actually dumped a girl once because she made me turn off Ron and Fez. You got to have some kind of common ground.
How could she make you turn it off? If anything, you should have fucking taped her head to the dashboard and forced her to listen.
Loud enough for you?
I would have screamed. You could have called me and I could have screamed right in her fucking ear through the speakers. See, that's the point. Once you start to give up things like this, I'm not saying it's a girl's fault. Everybody has fucking taste, but there's some things that are important. All right, Ron and Fez show 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ.
They said that they're going to...
Who's they, Fezzy?
NBC.
Okay.
Are going to have a televised memorial service for Tim Russert from the Kennedy Center. That should be later on this week, either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah, we talked about Tim Russert earlier. It's a sad situation. They all feel bad.
Yeah, it's very sad. Now, would you rather go out like Tim Russert, where he just collapsed and he was gone? Or like someone like Paul Newman now, where, he's had cancer for a while?
I refuse to believe that Paul Newman's going to die. I have not given up on Paul Newman, Fezzy. But what you're saying is, would you want the fast death or the lingering death?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking.
They're both awful. I'd like to get out of both. I'd like to get out of both of these. Dave, what about for you?
I'd like a nice slow death because it can be a nice farewell tour.
Yeah, but then and you're waking up in the middle of the night.
That's okay.
That's scary.
Maybe you can write a little memoir, or if you're Warren Zevon, write a little, thing called The Wind. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal album, so you could do that and everyone's going to love it because, Warren's going to be dead soon. Let's listen to his album.
But you've never had the, what I would call talent to come up with any kind of a swan song.
No.
What about for you, Earl? Fast or slow?
Take me out fast. I don't want to suffer and just the whole pain aspect of it is so
terrible.
Agonizing for everyone involved, including you. So I just take me out right at.
I want to go out fast because I want a big funeral. I want people to come to my funeral.
Why wouldn't they come to your funeral if you went out slow?
Well, if you die suddenly, I think more people would show up. It's more of a
tragedy. Tell you this. If you're getting buried out on Long Island, don't count me in. I ain't fucking traveling all the way out there.
I know. The trains are all fucked up now, too. It'll take even longer.
Forget it. It ain't going to happen. I will not go to a Long Island funeral.
Like anyone would go on the LIR.
That is the funeral train, just by itself.
They weren't forced to.
Here's Jeremy. You're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I want to go out like Fez, just years and years, and just drag on forever. And
Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate that one.
Fezzy, what's your call? Because you could be going out slow and fast at the same time.
Yeah, I think I'd want to go out fast like Tim Russert.
Really?
Yeah. I think only because if I was lingering and I knew it was coming, I would just be, I wouldn't be able to move. I'd be so paralyzed knowing that was coming that, so just take me out quick then.
Do you want me to do the bro call while I break in?
You know what? I don't mind you breaking in and announcing it. That's fine. But don't do the bro call where, Friday night I'm watching all the coverage and I'm hearing things like, weight was always an issue for Tim Russert. So just be careful of the comments that you pick.
Well, I've already written some stuff up.
What do you have? Why would you write it up?
Well, you've had 2 stints.
Yeah, that's true.
I got to be prepared for this. Today we lost our Fezzy. Immediately on dying, his bowels released.
Oh.
And the smell was so awful that we know now why he would never use a public restroom.
Okay, see, I'd appreciate it if you didn't put that in your final comments about me.
You never want to shit around anyone. And if you die at work here, you shit your pants immediately.
Right, but don't bring it up. It's just assumed everyone shits their pants when they die.
I think you are going to smell like old cat. I don't think anyone's going to be able to stay in the room.
Yeah, but there's no reason to bring it up when, eulogizing me or reminiscing about me. Brokaw's also saying, Tim was never accused of being a pretty face. And it's like, I'm fat and ugly.
I'm going to go in the opposite direction. Brokaw rocked my world with this fucking thing. When he came on that day and his eyes were like little red pinholes because he'd been crying, but then he handled it professionally, I thought he was amazing, Fez. I thought Brokaw was the guy.
He was incredible. I don't know. It showed you what kind of broadcaster he is over Brian Williams, too, because Brokaw was just so
Can I tell you
effortless.
something? I'd rather have Sherman Williams than Brian Williams.
Well, Brian Williams just kept trying to use as big a words as possible so he could sound elegant.
You sound like you're angry today.
I don't know. It's just the whole thing got to me.
In what way?
Just the whole heart attack issue of it, and the whole thing of, he had a stress test in April. He was, totally cleared. Clean bill of health.
I talked about this earlier. They don't know what they're doing, Fez.
Yeah,
We've
don't.
already done your Ichiban a fucking half an hour ago. John, you're on Fez. John, once, twice?
Matt, this is Josh from Philly.
Josh.
How you doing,
I'm
guys?
sorry, I'm short-handed today. I got a paid guy on the fucking phones.
No problem at all. If I was gonna go out, I want to go out real fast, just bang, done. If it's not gonna be something like that, screw that. I'm doing like Tom from White Plains.
Here's Lorenzo. You're on the air, buddy.
You can go quick, but pretty quick, like dying in a plane crash. I'd rather, get a cancer for 6 months, because dying in a plane crash must be awful, even though it's quick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right. Shot in the head on the sidewalk like an animal.
What do you think? Your fucking cancer makes you feel less like an animal?
Well, no, but I mean...
That seems dehumanizing.
Very much.
I don't like any of these fucking things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you about this. I don't like one of them.
There's no good way out.
Matter of fact, I literally think that if I knew I was going to die, I wouldn't have asked not to be born to begin with. What is the fucking point? Why get into this?
Because life is the point. That is the point.
Why do you fucking blow up by being an alcoholic then?
But because that's what I like to do. It's about enjoying something. And so if people can see things half full,
Yeah, you see a fucking scotch bottle half full. You fucking sleazeball.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Fez has got me all pissed off with this fucking topic he brought up, re-brought up, because we were done it. We had moved on. But you and your little death fucking march, you got to do it.
I know. I have a death fixation.
Do you really?
Oh,
Do you think about it all the time?
Constantly I think about it. And the guy goes to work, he's, fine. He did his, he had recorded his other show, the Tim Russert show.
Yeah.
And then just keeled over. And there was, they couldn't resuscitate him.
Yes, we know all this. Why are you... What is the summary? What are you getting from summarizing the death that has been on TV for 4 fucking days? What are you trying to say?
The fact that I could go at any second, that any one of us could go at any second.
Right?
Yeah. And that's frightening.
And you didn't know this till Tim Russert died?
No, I knew it, but it's just a reminder. It's an all-weekend reminder in everyone's faces.
It could be a positive thing. It means you should suck every drop of life out of existence.
You're not doing that, you alcoholic.
I am doing
First
it.
of all, you're wearing a children's shirt. Second of all,
I'm doing it.
From a brownie troop.
Living my dream. I went after the Ron and Fez show. I did that. I like drinking. I do that. I wanted to have a family. I do that. Everything that I do, I've wanted to do for all of my life.
So wait a minute. These are your goals?
You've done it all?
Is the saddest fucking thing ever.
I have a few other goals that haven't been attained yet.
Oh, that's right. Pushing Fez off the show.
That's not one
I
of
saw
them.
that over the weekend on Dave Fatigue on ronfez.net.
Horrible thread written by horrible people on what's quickly become a horrible website.
You're that hurt from it, huh?
Well, you know what, RonFez.net, we have a wonderful time. Everyone was drinking Tito's vodka on Friday.
No,
And then-
just one person.
Just
was.
you. Not the way I remember it. And everyone was enjoying themselves, and then a negative thread. Pissy.
Adam, you're Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, here's the key. Life is empty and meaningless. There is no meaning to life.
Dig that.
So we can try to put all the meaning we want to it, but any meaning we give it is just that. Meaning
Well, it's
that we
our
give
meaning.
it.
I mean, whatever meaning we give it is what the meaning of life is.
Exactly. So there's no inherent meaning to it.
No, of course not.
It's all assigned.
You know, as a matter of fact, you ever done this? You ever get on a train with a bunch of like fucking lowlifes or a plane or something, and you look over and you think, I find it hard to believe that these people even have souls. They seem so insignificant. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't seem like they're like fucking beautiful souls that are just trapped in bodies. They just look like sometimes no different than if you saw a bunch of fucking hamsters.
Yeah, I look at. I do the same thing. I look at all the other passengers and I think, who looks like they're due to die today?
What do you look at that? What are you riding on?
To look like, does this look like? Oh, these are the personal stories we'll see in the news if this plane goes down.
Okay, I thought you meant for a train. I thought for fucking twice a day you were thinking to yourself, is this train going to crash?
Well, Fezzy, when people look at you, what do you think they're thinking, though?
There's a nice young man off on his on a trip.
Did you just use the term young man?
Yes.
Have you seen your beard, Whitey?
It's prematurely whitened.
No, it's whitened right on time, poop deck pappy. I sure hope that you find your grandson sweet pea someday. Here's Andrew. Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Big ass 20229, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I was just calling to say going fast is the way to go. You see, I had a stroke last year, and from what I can remember, it wasn't that bad a way to go check out. Aside from the terror I felt while I was paralyzed laying on the bathroom floor and couldn't get
Oh,
up.
my God. Don't bring up the paralyzed thing. I fucking freak. Why, Fezzy, do
Yeah, I was
you
just
bring
laying there thinking to myself,
every
please don't let
show
me die
back to
naked on the
death?
bathroom floor.
Do you know that we're fucking supposed to be doing a comedic show on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you know that every day we either talk about panic, anxiety, or death, or disease?
I didn't realize it was that often. And this is, this just happened. This is Tim Russell
Right, but
collapsing.
Do you not feel it's your job to turn this into something comedic?
Yeah, I guess it is, but I don't know, what's funny about it. I kind of found it sad over the weekend. I was pretty sad watching everything.
Right.
Then his kid was on the Today Show today.
The next story is going to be about famine, Ron, so you might not want to.
Iowa's going to fucking start that now. There's floods in Iowa. All the corn prices are going to go up. All the chicken prices. We're looking at the end times. The end times. What's happening with Tiger Woods now?
Tiger is putting for par, and Rocco shit the bed, so he's trying to save par.
Is Rocco still winning?
Yes, he's up by 1.
So this is pretty interesting, huh?
Fifth hole.
Yeah, Rocco hit the cart path and it went out of bounds.
So we might even be able to get out of this by the end of the show, huh? We'll have a winner?
Maybe, possibly.
No, we're not going to get it now, because if it's fifth hole, and we're, I forgot.
Yeah, they got to finish this hole, 13 more to play, and we have 2 hours left.
Being a golf announcer would be fun, though.
Why?
Very little work entailed there.
But it's not fun.
There's like 18 different guys for starters.
I would actually probably make the mistake of saying, this may be a fun game to play, but it's an annoying game to watch. You just missed that fucking putt, your boy Rocco. And you know what? You've got to figure yourself, that's the kind of putt you got to make if you want to beat Tiger Woods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're trying to beat the best fucking golfer. You got to fucking make every putt.
Well, the thing is, Tiger's played this course very bizarrely. He's had
That's
a lot
not my
of
point.
bogeys and double bogeys.
That's not my point. My point is, you got to make the fucking putt. That's a fucking thing. You can't lose a stroke onto this guy. You can't hope that fucking Tiger's going to lose it. You're going to win it.
Yeah. But Rock, that's his attitude. He's very carefree. He makes mistakes, but because he has a carefree attitude, he'll get.
This is why you would be a terrible fucking golf announcer. The thing that you're saying is the stupidest. You're not so carefree. You miss a fucking 8-foot putt. That doesn't even make sense, Dave.
What I'm saying is
this is why people write that you don't let fucking Fez talk enough. Oh wait, if Fez talks, then we hear about death for an hour.
Those people are foolish.
What people?
Those people on ronfez.net who wrote such things.
What about your chick, the drunkard stream? She's in there protecting you. Here we go. Here's fucking Tiger Woods.
This ball's going to move left to right, Ron.
Miss. No, he hit it. Of course he did. So we're tied back up again?
Tied up through 5 holes.
To me, if they fucking tie at 18, they had to give the championship to me. That would be the fucking, to me, the perfect thing to do. Say nobody wins now.
The putts always move left to right, too.
I got an email here. Ron and Fez, I am a musician. I hear you guys talk about music sometime. In your opinion, which musician is the most important in the band? Dave McDonald, we know you're a drummer. Would you say drummer?
I would actually say lead guitarist.
Really?
Yeah.
Earl, what about for you?
I will say frontman. You need a dynamic frontman.
You got to have a great singer.
Yes.
Pity?
I'd say drummer. They hold everything together.
They hold it together, what is also known as the goalie. The goalie of the entire band. The drummer. Fez Whatley.
I'm going to agree with Earl and say the frontman.
Why is that?
I think you really do need someone out in front there that's going to be the personality of the band.
Right.
So, and I think to be successful, you have to have that guy.
I'll tell you what, to be successful, you need one thing. And it isn't a great singer. It's not a great drummer or a great guitar player. Because you can go to any fucking bar and see all those things. You gotta have a great songwriter. Without a great songwriter, you're a fucking bar band. And I've been bars and I've heard great fucking singers. I've walked in bars and heard fucking guitar players I could not fucking believe. But if you don't have the songs, you don't have shit. You don't have a goddamn thing. And how many really great songwriters has there been?
Very few. I mean, 5.
I mean, and if we go to great singers, how many great singers have made it without songs? Without even writing their own songs? How many great singers are really out there? Earl, who's someone known primarily as a singer?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. So that's a great point. We're going back pre-rock age. Back then, the musicians never wrote their own songs. Songwriters would sit in a room and write and send them out, but that doesn't exist anymore.
Roger Daltrey didn't write the lyrics. Pete Townsend did.
And Pete Townsend happens to be what?
Songwriter.
One of the fucking great songwriters all time.
Songwriters.
And when Roger Daltrey wasn't with Pete Townsend, how many hits has he had?
Oh, my God. He's had a very bad career.
He tried a lot of solo fucking things.
But I think with the great rock bands, it's as great as Robert Plant is, there is no Zeppelin without Jimmy Page. You can't take away Jimmy Page from that group. You could take away Robert Plant.
Well, then how come he's never had any hits without? What did he do? That fucking stupid Radioactive song?
Page? Yeah, he did something with Coverdale, which was...
Did The Firm, he did Coverdale Page.
Pretty lame.
But Robert Plant had a very successful solo career because he wrote songs.
Yeah, it really does come down to fucking songs. Here is Will. Will, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, what's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, one of the best songwriters of all time. Now, I don't like all of his music, but I'd have to say XM's own Willie Nelson, right, Fez?
Great songwriter. Great fucking... And had sold songs long before he, became a solo artist. He wrote songs for Patsy Cline and all. Now, you look at Willie. Not a great front man. Not really even a great singer. He's got an odd voice. Not a great guitar player. But the songs are so goddamn fantastic that it makes his career. Stands alone out there on it. Again, let's go to Dylan. XM's own Bob Dylan. Not what you would call a great voice. From a frontman point of view, he's not jumping around like a fucking monkey. Which, by the way, I normally hate in a band. That whole, let me jump around like I'm pretending I'm Mick Jagger. I feel like it happened once. Mick Jagger, okay. And even then I can't put up with it. Every time I've ever seen the Stones, I just finally go like this. Stop making fucking faces. Here's Adam. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to you kind of brought it up already, but a lot of these guys who are big rock singers really have dog shit voices. Jack White, Johnny Cash, but the great songwriting really pulls them through.
Yeah, it's really kind of true there that if that person sings that song sincere, you don't need a great voice. Now, you take these American Idol kids. There's great voices, but the songs aren't fucking great that they sing when they go out and make their own albums.
Yeah, those songs are really, really bad.
Because it's very, very tough to write a fucking song. It's the hardest fucking thing to do. To write a song that everybody's going to like is a very fucking difficult thing to pull off. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just want to say I think the best songwriter was Chris Christopherson.
Great songwriter. Now, there's a guy that you wouldn't say had a great voice.
No, not really, but a great songwriter. Some of the songs that I didn't even know he wrote, and then you found out that he did. It was just unbelievable, actually.
Christopherson's one of those guys that he writes songs that got covered, like, you'll hear 500 people fucking, covered that fucking
Didn't
song.
Janis Joplin, wasn't that some of his songs?
Yeah. Well, the Bobby McGee, our only #1 hit, was Chris Christopherson.
Have a good one, buddy.
All right, peace. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, what's going on? If you start talking about, musicians in the band, a live show as opposed to a studio musician is two different things. A live band, you want to kick ass frontman, of course. That it draws attention to the crowd. But when you get down to it, it's about who's actually writing the material. You take someone like David Grohl from Foo Fighters. That guy's a genius. Not only on stage is he great to watch, but he's also a great songwriter. He plays every instrument. You take Lenny Kravitz, that's another example. And so just question you're asking, you know what I mean? There's so many different answers you can give because there's so many different potential possibilities that makes a great musician.
But let's really look at Dave Grohl. I mean, the thing is, he was in Nirvana as a fucking drummer, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's face it. As good as a drummer he is, and he's great, they still would have had a hit. That fucking would have been big with or without Dave Grohl. Foo Fighters, out of nowhere, the guy proves he's a fucking great songwriter. I mean, he's kind of remarkable.
He's amazing.
I don't even think he gets enough fucking credit.
Well, he doesn't anymore. I mean, he did when the Foo Fighters first came out.
He gets yeah.
And now it's like old hat, and people take it for granted.
They do. That's the weird thing. They fucking take things for granted, and they'll go like this. It's just another Foo Fighters thing. Throw the Foo Fighters gimmick.
Because no one has any memory, but when the Foo Fighters first came out, everyone was amazed. I remember people being like, wait, he went from drummer to starting this?
Yeah. I remember when he said he was starting a band, it was kind of like a joke to people.
Yeah.
He had to ride around in a van for fucking that first tour.
And Chris Novoselic, he hasn't gotten anything off the ground.
Why should he? He's got Nirvana money coming his way.
He's a good bassist.
I'd be fucking sitting there like I was Ray Manzarek, sitting next to the fucking mailbox every day waiting for another check. Brian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Bye, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Townes Van Zandt, one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, fantastic.
Ghostly voice, man, and he just sat there on a chair and just plucked that guitar all by himself.
Yeah, I love Townes.
Did you see Be Here to Love Me, Ronnie?
Yeah, I did.
One of the best.
No, peace.
Take care.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. He had the Dave McDonald problem, too, the alcoholism.
Who did? Townes Van Zandt, yeah. They're not calling it the Dave McDonald problem, by the way.
He drank vodka out of Earl's ass?
No, he never hit that low. He never went that low. How were you the other day? Did you cap it together after we made you sit around and not have drinks?
Yeah, that was
Then
tough.
you said you could have one beer when you went out.
Yeah.
Did you only have one?
I had a couple of Guinnesses. Yeah.
Go ahead. What is it, Pitsy?
4 Guinnesses and 6 Jack and Cokes.
No, I didn't have 6 Jack and Cokes.
So he got majorly fucked up?
Yeah, but it surprised me because he went and hit that little low, but he picked it back up right away as soon as we hit the bar.
Wait a second.
But did he make an ass out of himself, or did he keep it together at the bar?
Towards the end, he made an ass out of himself. That's when we said it's time to wrap it up and go home.
It's crazy talk. I sat in the corner and drank like a fucking guy in Unforgiven. I was just
But it wasn't
drinking
on
in
a
the-
chair.
I wish you were the guy that got shot. Step away from that bar, fatty.
No, and I didn't have 6 Jack and Cokes. I know it was a little fucked up. But
How
it
do
was
you
not
know?
That just seems like a really high number.
I know it seems like a high number, but you can't fucking say how many drinks you had. You never remember.
Did he pay his tab?
Yes, he did.
Rhino, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Neil Young. He's a great songwriter. You know, not the best singer, not the flashiest guitar player, but, you know, songwriting.
I think he's got the greatest voice of any old lady in America.
He sounds like a man.
He sounds like someone's granny. I hear you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby. What is it, Grandma? What is it?
He's a hell of a guitar player, actually. That's a misnomer.
Ryan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, one of our favorites, Tom Waits.
Great songwriter. Now, let me ask you this. Could you love a woman that didn't love Tom Waits? Dave?
I know I couldn't.
No.
Earl?
No.
Pity?
Nope.
Do you know any Tom Waits at all, Pity, or are you just trying to join in with
I'm
the gang?
just going along with everything.
What's that like? What's that like to fucking sit there and you listen to the Hairspray album on your way into work and then have to hang out with us?
You should have changed it to, could Pitts go out with a girl who didn't like Timberlake? Then he'd be
Or
all
Timberland.
Anything with Timber.
Timbers.
He doesn't like loggers either. Timber!
Come on. I'm going to tell you what. You made it a fucking approach to a joke. I'll give you that. It's the first fucking guy on the show today who thought I'm going to try a joke.
Alrighty.
President Bush is reportedly asking the British Special Forces for help in a final push to get Osama bin Laden before he leaves office.
Osama bin Laden's leaving office?
Before President Bush leaves office.
Well, you had all this time. Why now are you asking for help?
Yeah, because now it's like it realizes, you know what, I have no positive legacy. I don't have one positive thing to put on, you know, the hang on. So let me try to get Obama.
Oh, no.
Osama.
It's a moral conundrum. Oh, no. It's a moral conundrum.
All right, let me ask you this, and I'll open up the phone lines of this, too. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Let's just say this may have come up in my life. You have a friend who's about to sink his life savings into his dream, a business that he wants. The fucking pure fact is this. He's an idiot who should be working a regular job and not trying this business that he's not cut out for. He is, in fact, a dreamer, not a doer. So you know he's going to lose his fucking thing. Now, everybody's got a right to chase their dream. But he's going to lose the money for himself, his chick, and their children. Do you step in and try to wake him up, or is it wrong to try to take anybody off their dreams, no matter how stupid and what a long shot this is? 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Fezzy, I'll throw it to you first.
You got to try to wake him up. It's his family's future. It's all their money. You
And
got
yet,
to try to wake him up.
He has a dream. Isn't the American thing to chase a dream like Rocky? Aren't we supposed, if this was a movie, we'd be yelling, go for it.
Yeah, yes, that is the American way of life, but this dream isn't going to get realized.
Earl.
I say follow your dream. Follow your dream, go for it, take a chance.
All right, but what if this is it, though? What if his dream was, I'm going to go to Vegas, I'm going to fucking mortgage my house, I'm going to go to Vegas and just bet black on one fucking roll. You wouldn't say to the guy you were crazy?
I mean, if that's his dream, at least he can go down knowing.
What if your brother said to you, I'm taking all my money, I'm going to go there, I'm going to put the money down on red, one spin, see if I double it. If that happens, I'm going to do it again, and if that happens, I'm going to do it again.
He's taking a shot. He's taking a chance.
So that's fine to you.
That's fine.
Dave.
I have to agree with Earl. You can't be the dream killer. You gotta be the dream weaver. You gotta help the guy out, encourage him.
Why?
Give him some advice, but don't kill his dream. That's worse than him losing his money. Never taking the shot. Tommy Dreamer.
Let me just say this. That Food Network has fucked up a lot of people's heads. And you're not going to start a fucking theme restaurant that's going to run into franchises. It doesn't even make sense. You fucking stupid thing.
You gotta step in.
And no one wants a safari restaurant. People want good food, not a good fucking theme. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
For one, Ron, if you told me not to do something, I would definitely take your advice and not do it because you're a genius. However, my point is if you've already talked to this guy about other things and he never takes any advice and does what he wants anyway, don't waste your breath. I have a friend that does the same thing. I tell him all the time, well, I don't do it anymore. But I would give him advice and he'd always do the opposite and fuck everything up. So now I just sit back and watch him fuck his life up. It's great.
Thank you very much. The interesting thing here is I believe no one takes advice. Nobody takes advice. People do what they want to do, and that's it. No matter what you say to them.
I take advice.
You do not. You're an alcoholic. You need to fucking deal with that. I've told you that many times. And you
that's not advice.
My advice is get help. Go get in the program before this thing blows up on you and your family.
Yeah.
Will you do it?
No, Ron.
Thank you for proving a point. That's all I'm saying. Thank you for proving a point. People do. And you know what? People we know say to me, I'm worried about Dave.
Yeah.
So everybody knows it, but you don't take advice. You know why? You're a human. Human beings do not take advice. Daniel, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, this whole chasing your dream not going to work out thing, are you talking about Than?
Yeah, I am. This is all about Than. Now, the good thing for Than is he has a dad to catch him. You know what I mean? If you have a dad to catch you, you can fuck up a few times. But what if you don't? What if you got nobody that's going to be there when this thing is over? Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
I always regret that there was a relative of mine who had a dream, and I said to him, be careful, but follow your dream. And pretty much he ruined his life. And this was 30 years ago, and to this day I regret that.
What was his dream? I'm just curious.
Active in telling him not to do it, or if nothing else, Ron, tell him, look, these are the odds. The chances are you're not going to do well, and I wouldn't do it. But make every effort to help him make a decision. He's all excited about it right now, and that he's like a child.
Well, I'll tell you what's happening. He feels like he ruined his life living like a regular guy. We live in a fucking society that when people feel bad because they're not stars. You know?
Yeah.
Anytime you click onto the internet, AOL will immediately have giant houses. Look at the houses of the stars. Now you look at that house. You honestly think you're going to be fucking happy just because the place you live in is bigger? I don't even understand that. You know? Why does everybody want to live over their fucking head? This guy feels like somehow his life didn't amount to shit because, he hasn't shown up in page 6. People don't know who he wants. He wants fucking accolades from strangers. Here's our good friend Thor. Thor, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
You got to let them take the fall, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way that they're going to realize that, it's not going to work out.
Peace.
All right.
Well, we do know this. People don't take advice. We're sure of that.
I've taken some. I don't take it all, but I've taken some.
None.
Yeah, I have.
No. Don't make me go through it. Don't make me go back into that. You're doing what you want to do.
Maybe he's living his dream.
Who?
Fez. Maybe his dream
he is living his dream.
Isn't to take advice.
Yeah. That is his dream.
It's just to go his own path.
That's my point. Everybody's doing what they want to do. There's no doubt about that. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing? There's no business idea more stupid than a chia pet, and look how that turned out.
What did the fucking chia pet cost to get off the ground?
I have no idea.
Thank you.
A couple of dollars?
No. Most of those type of things, when people are going, somebody came up with a Frisbee. It's companies that run with that stuff and make it fucking successful. To get a brand launched, you're out of your fucking mind. It's a very fucking hard thing to do. The guy's jumping in from some... Oh, forget it. Let him do whatever. Here's Trey. Trey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, I think school pretty much taught us, follow your own dream. Don't let anybody else tell you what you should do with your life. Be a leader, that whole thing. That's why nobody will take advice from anybody else.
School didn't teach me that.
You didn't pay attention.
School told me, don't, try to go to college. Try to get a regular job. Try to get a good job.
And it's not a good
I never
idea.
had anyone at school encourage any sort of dream.
Look how many people throw all their money away on college and then end up working in fucking construction, making $14,000 a year.
No, I don't think you're working construction, making $14,000.
Flipping hamburgers.
All right, we'll break. Ron and Fez.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, Ron and Fez.
XM 202.
Yes!
Suspect Phil, 2008.
The man's ridiculous.
Style and the best life was over scope. All Fezomaniacs are losing a mind, losing a mind, losing a mind.
People are Fez Watley fans?
Yes! And they're organized.
All Fezomaniacs are losing a mind, losing a mind, losing a mind.
He's talking about that. I just thought people just tolerated them.
They stick up for me. Check it. Drives me insane-o.
Insane-o?
Yeah.
How's it different from insane?
It's worse. It really pisses me off. This is a pride fest. Yeah, I'm really pissed.
Maybe some of your Fezomaniacs can go over there and answer for you.
Yeah. Don't come in here and start talking big if you don't want to put anything up.
Let me tell you a little story about my buddy Fez Watley. Commands a whole flock of fans called the posse. He's got me dressing on, fucking hope that he spots me. He's got me telling Rob what a hottie sexual spots me. Never say a line I wouldn't try to copy. You got me, this is my caddy moment, try to stop me. I'm sober. Boys dropped an octa, big A. And yesterday was kinda rough, but Fez is back that A. You heard me? He's back like the Heartbreak Kid. Gave her all the chin music and to prove that he did. He fucking filmed it, outrageous. The guy is all time. He's in your way to head before your water hits slop. He's homing in his bed before the grain started falling. Bilingual promo spot got everybody calling. So dial 866 Ron 0 Fez and shout to Lily proudly. Fez for Prez.
What am I going to do when the Watley posse goes running wild all over me?
Show no mercy, Watley posse.
This looks like a job for Fez. All the money, just follow Fez. And we see a lot of people wanna do what he says. Cause there's too much east side without Fez. This looks like a job for Fez. All the money, just follow Fez. And we see a lot of people wanna do what he says. Cause there's too much east side without Fez.
Fez cries all the time.
And they cry with me.
So they're the Watley pussies.
Posse.
Yes! Wait, HDG's in the Watley posse?
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes! I never thought the Watley posse, the Fez Maniacs, would have this kind of a power base.
Show no mercy!
Oh, baby Fez.
That's our national anthem, baby.
Wow.
Don't fuck with the posse.
The Ron and Fez Show.
Who are you? The Antichrist. You got me in a vendetta kind of mood. You tell the angels in heaven you never seen evil so singularly personified as you did in the face of the man who killed you.
Yeah, it's the Ron and Fez Show. 866 Ron 0 Fez. 866 Ron 0 Fez. New song, Fez is back.
Yeah, from Suspect Phil.
Oh, he's on his way, the Suspect Phil.
Oh, yeah, just rapping his way.
I love it. I dug that. You didn't like it?
No, I didn't really care for the whole rap thing.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's just that I'm not into the hip-hop scene so much. It's just...
What if he did it to Tom Petty? Would you like it then?
Maybe I'd like it a little bit
Earl,
more.
what'd you think of it?
I dug it.
I thought it made sense because we do the Fez is back and then he's doing the Eminem thing. What'd you think, Dave?
I loved it.
Even with the point saying that Dave is trying to push Fez out?
Well, that, at least he's not as negative as RonFez.net.
Now, did you read this thread at all? The Dave fatigue?
Yeah, I was looking through some of the Dave fatigue stuff.
What do you think? Do you think they're being too negative, or?
I say too negative. Yeah. I think, way too negative.
So you're a big Dave guy?
I am a Dave fan. I am an Eastside Dave fan.
Wow.
Well, I just wish that RonFez.net was filled with the generosity and heart that Fez has.
You know what the problem is? You came from there.
I came from there, so I should be one of their own. And I started posting this weekend, too. I felt like...
Well, that was after that, after they attacked you.
Yeah.
No, I also posted in a non-related thread.
What was that?
Big A had a picture of him holding Tito's vodka.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that was fun.
What'd you write? Nice picture, Big A?
No, when they said Tito's vodka, Ron, I posted, never heard of it.
No,
like a little joke.
Yeah, it's nice. No,
but very negative over there, Ron.
And you kind of lost that, huh? You didn't win?
I'm losing right now. I'm tired of Dave or something. I mean, there's a few different options.
There's Dave fatigue.
Dave fatigue. I'm tired, and it's like, you know what? We're all enjoying ourselves on Friday for shit's sake. If you can't have fun, then shit, you really are a cesspool of negativity, and the threads show it. And look, I used to love RonFez.net so much, but we got the Dave fatigue thread, which is just hurting my damn feelings. Then we got this Matty Fridays thread, which is utterly insane. You know, saying that I heard Ron Fez do a read for that whore site today.
Because the Ashley Madison spot.
AshleyMadison.com.
Yeah, Fez tried to bring that up about a week ago, and I didn't let him. I think we ought to put up a Suspect Phil thing, because I think it's the new hit song. I really do. I dug it in a big way, Fezzy.
Yeah, I just didn't care. I thought it went on a little too long. I don't know.
It was 2 minutes.
Still, it was over 2.
What are you embarrassed because it's about you?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think Four Winds gets mentioned in it.
Yeah.
So
it's all the stuff you talk about.
I know, but still.
Fart Winds might get some mention too, I think.
Fart Winds? I'm a big Suspect Phil fan.
Suspect Phil is great, but, you know,
Dave, here's the thing. You should read things, and then when you don't like them, drop them and move on.
It's hard to, and it's hard to
What
read.
did you like about it, Fez? The thread?
With the thread, I didn't like the fact that it's, I've said on the air that
it's you versus Dave on this show. And when you're strong enough, you're going to come back and you're going to knock Dave out, and you're going to return to be the Fezzy that everybody loves.
But it's not me versus Dave on this show.
Not yet, but it will be.
See?
When you get stronger. When you get stronger, it's going to happen. Give me an update, Pitty. What's happening?
Tiger is 2 shots up, and they are playing the 7th hole right now.
What I tell you, he's going to choke. I can feel it. They're both almost like fucking, oh, man. He almost chipped another one in.
It's like a little game of pitch and putt right now.
It is.
The scores are really low, and well, I think it's too negative over there, to be honest with you. And I'm not against Fez, for fuck's sake.
All right, hold on.
And I'm not against Dave.
I got my new favorite guy, Suspect Phil, ready to rock this thing. Hey,
What's up,
Phil.
guys? Hey.
Congratulations. Great song.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks for playing it.
Now, Mooch sent it to us. Do you and Mooch do work together?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, just kind of started. He reached out to me, told me to hook something up for Fez's back.
Now,
I was
Fez,
happy
you
to
like
do it. I feel
Mooch.
bad Fez
You
wasn't
respect the
digging it,
Mooch's thing.
Yeah, I love Mooch. I always
What
like
was the
Mooch's
problem?
work.
Hip hop?
It was hip hop. I thought the rap.
Hip hop is here to stay, brother.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was a little dated with the Eminem song.
I hear you. We'll do a Tom Petty thing next time.
All right.
Yeah, let me see what you can do with that.
With
All
what?
right, sounds good, man.
All right, peace.
Thanks, guys.
Back.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Mike.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Good.
Hey, Dave, don't let the message board people get you down, man. You got a beautiful baby, you got red hair, you got everything to be proud of, buddy.
Well, one of those things.
You got a little drunk the other day.
Yeah.
And we let you ramble. And it was Opie Fridays.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Opie Fridays. So they wanted to hear a little bit of Opie. They wanted to hear a little bit of Fez.
Yeah.
It was just me and you playing ping pong for 3 hours.
But, I mean, Opie was enjoying himself. He had a
was
couple
laughing his
drinks.
ass off.
Yeah.
He didn't have one drink.
He didn't have any drinks. So you're really,
No, I'm 100%
No one
honest.
drank but you.
All right. Because I thought at some point we were both drinking.
Just you.
Well,
you honestly believe that Opie started drinking?
I thought he had some cocktails,
No,
too.
no one else. You were in a room full of sober, appalled
Fine.
people.
Well, whatever the case is, me and Mr. B were having fun. Fez, I saw them smile and laughing.
I was pointing and laughing.
But if people are enjoying themselves, you know...
You drank toilet water.
That's not entertaining! Am I not here to entertain you maggots? And you're so negative all the time.
All right, hold on. Here's Mikey Boy calling back yet again. Hi, Mikey Boy. What's got you upset now?
I just thought I'd respond to this thread. Dave, are you reading the same thread? I don't know if you actually did the math here, but this poll has actually 2 positive Dave categories. The Dave is the best thing on Ron and Fez, give me more, and it's just the right mix right now with Dave on there. And then there's 1 negative category, which is time for Dave to tap out. And if you actually add the 2 positive Dave ones
But
together...
who's going to do that? What's the number 1 category?
The number 1 category is the time to tap out for a while.
Thank you. With 40%.
Yeah.
A whopping 40% of the vote.
That's all I noticed with
Now,
it.
why don't I add that together with pee in my butt?
Well, wait a second now. There's some arithmetic that has to be done.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that.
No.
First of all, who put this together?
I think it was Dr. Joe K.
Oh, you son of a bitch,
Here's
Joe.
the thing, Dr. Joe K. Who asked you to? What if we did a poll? Hey, do you like Dr. Joe K? And then we'll say, hey, you won, but 49% of the people hate you, doctor. You know, it got on his feelings a little bit.
I would vote in the negative.
Yeah.
Now, what's this other negative thing that about the sponsors?
Oh, Matty Fridays is pissed off at us doing Ashley Madison spots. He called, I believe he said something like that, I hate when Ron Fez did a read for that whore site, Ashley Madison. That site's strictly for whores, sluts, and scumbags.
Well, when are we ever proud of any of the sponsors? That has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
These are people that, buy time on the program, so we're like, thank you.
Well, no, but he feels that you should be morally, above taking some money
We used
from
to sell
that.
legal speed. What do we care?
That's not the way they see it.
Well, and the
That's
day that
Matty
the day that Matty Friday speaks for the site is the day that I step down. So.
Oh, my God, that'll be a dark day. Have you ever banned them before?
Yeah.
But let me just say this. Does anyone get confused if they're listening to a radio show and the radio announcer reads the sponsor's name? If Fez suddenly starts reading the spot and he's going like this, Coca-Cola, nothing's more refreshing than a Coca-Cola. Do you honestly think Fez thinks that nothing is more refreshing than a Coca-Cola? Or he's doing his job reading the sponsor's ad? It's not like you turned on a TV and saw Fez on a TV show as the spokesman for Coca-Cola. You're basically going, we're reading the station's ads.
Right.
When you sign a contract, normally your contract is for, your appearance times and for commercial voiceover work as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we went out and found separate sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
It's all part of the job.
Well, that's the way Matty Fridays. He's part of the new thing. A lot of the newbies on Ron.
But I thought he worked in radio.
He did, and that's what's more surprising to me. That someone who claims to be in the business all the time is really pissed at Ron Fez for doing this.
Explain to me what the Ashley Madison spot is, because I know we did the spot and we couldn't do it in like a live read where we did. Why did we have to do it exactly the way it was written?
Because of the XM lawyers, I guess the verbiage had to be just so.
It had to be precise.
It had to be precise. So we couldn't even vary from one word on the script because that had to be, every line of it had to be approved by XM lawyers.
And Ashley Madison is a website for what?
It's a website for people that are in relationships and they want to hook up with other people.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
How's
see...
there a problem?
I mean, nobody is being forced into it.
It's a more expanded version of eHarmony. If you really think about
it's eHarmony for married people that don't want to get caught.
But it's, it's a website for grown adults, period. And you can't stop making fun, you can't get upset about this, Matty.
But my point is, I don't care one way or another. I wouldn't care if they said, hey, kill elephants for their tusks. I would just read the spot. That has nothing to do with the way I actually feel. If you heard me say, I'm serious about this, I want you to kill elephants for their tusks, then you're saying you believe what Bennington said. But if you're just sitting here, it's almost like you're doing a sports show, and you're going, oh, that last drive by Tiger Woods was brought to you by kill elephants for your tusk. you can't expect that the guy cares one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not people go out and kill elephants for the dust.
And if you look at that spot, at no point do we say, hey, this is Ron and Fez telling you to go.
Even if we do.
Yeah.
Even if we say that, that's a commercial read. That's part of your job here. People can't see the difference?
Yeah, to Matty's credit, though, I think his problem was not that you guys were saying the stuff, but his problem was that you guys were somehow had to do this. But still, he works for radio.
Yeah, it was a problem with us.
It was about Ron Fez, though, doing the spots for a website that advocates cheating.
All right, hold on. Here's what he writes. I'm fucking disgusted. I heard Ron and Fez doing a read for that goddamn horse site today. I am livid. When O&A were doing the reads, they had those really shitty acted ads. Hey, I don't want drinks, but I do want that bartender.
That's the pre-produced AshleyMadison.com spot.
Yeah. So, O&A did it exact, or they could improv on it?
No, this was the one that ran on the O&A show was from an agency. So it was like an outside spot running on the O&A show.
Yeah.
So O&A didn't have to do reads like we did.
Right.
Okay.
And his thing was that Ron Fez shouldn't do the reads for this website. That's it in a nutshell.
All right. His problem is this: that he thinks it makes us look bad. I guess. Whatever. And but I think his thing is one of those things that he thinks if anyone cheats, he takes it on like someone's cheated on him.
Yeah. It's a very personal thing he had with that.
Like he's not very secure.
Like his chick is going to call it.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's not secure in his own relationship.
Who did you get the read from?
I got the read from Will Chapman.
You get a hold of Will Chapman.
That's his client.
I want to talk to Will.
I'll call Will Chapman. I got his contact.
Yeah, his contact is just his phone number. 1-800-CHAPSTER. All right, Mikey boy. Well, I'm sorry. Your site's back in all the controversy today.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
But very soon, we're going to have a big surprise party for you. It's going to go great.
Cool.
All right. Act like you don't even know we're having it. It's going to be fantastic. Here's Bill. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
29875, my brother.
Yeah, buddy, what's happening?
Hey, Ronnie, I don't have a problem. The problem, I think, what they should be thinking of is if you do the read and you're like, hey, this is, go to AshleyMadison.com, that's fine. But when you say you endorse it, then that would be where the problem would lie. I think that would be where you'd be false advertising if you don't use it and you're endorsing it.
I wouldn't use any. I haven't used a lot of the products that I've had to do live reads for.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. I think.
I would think just the opposite. I would think if you were listening to just me and Fez fucking talking, and I said, oh, Fez, here's the best lawnmower of all time, then I would probably mean it. But if you heard me doing a spot for lawnmowers, I'd be doing a spot for lawnmowers. You know the difference.
Yeah, you would think people would know the difference. It's, it's not our company.
Here is Nick. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
Yeah, how you doing, guys? Yeah. My wife and I both hate that advertiser, too, but I think she has a more visceral reaction towards it. I personally believe if adults are going to be scumbags and cheat, that's their own business. But still, I mean, this guy, Matty Friday, sounds like he's being a little bit of a prude. Sounds like maybe his woman is twisting his ear, telling him, you better hate that, you better write something about that. Like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. You're an adult.
Well, is Matty
on that site and choose to cheat if you want?
Is Matty married to Sheepy?
No, not to Sheepy. Girl Sheepy. Sheepy's sister.
Oh, Sheepy's sister.
Yeah.
I know there was some connection with Sheepy.
Yeah, not too Sheepy. Sheepy's too young for him.
Jeremy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, buddies. I wanted to say I like the horse site, man. The first day I heard the commercials on O&A, I registered, and I've been, meeting all kinds of chicks off there. It beats Craigslist.
Now, are they married?
No, I've met single ones so far. 'Cause you can be single or married on there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of single... First of all, if you go on a single site, there's going to be married people. And if you go on a married site, there's going to be single people. And didn't it say that this is one of the biggest sites in the world during our read? I forget what it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
So it's not like people don't want to do it. Yes, David.
Will Chapman does not want to come on the air.
Why not?
Why?
He said that he doesn't want clients used for on-air fodder, that the clients...
How about their mother? We won't use their fodder, we'll use their mother.
But he says the clients pay money, and it's their product, their reads are what gets on the air. He nor anyone else from sales needs to explain why the reads are
Boy,
being done.
he's paranoid.
So he does
He
not.
really is. Paranoid.
He wants no part.
Earl, see if you can get Ashley on. See if you can get Ashley Madison on. And if not, get Ashley Olsen. And we'll discuss some things with her about why you never called her back. Here is Dean. Dean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, what's up, buddies?
Hey, pal.
Hey, I don't really, a little off topic, I really don't care what the sponsor reads are because I know that's what goes to XM for, the financial value of having a radio show. But is there any other show besides your show that goes to break less than you guys? I mean, you guys run from 12 to 3. I pretty much hear your show from 12 to 3.
Right.
And I don't think anyone's bringing that up.
I know. People take that for granted, like that's an easy thing to pull off. But Friday, we didn't even break. We put all the commercials on at the end.
That's phenomenal.
I think it was the second Friday in a row, too. I'm not sure about that, but I know it was... Here's Don. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, how can they believe Fez? You got to have a relationship to start with to cheat on it. See ya.
I mean, we've done commercials for a million things in our careers that we don't know one thing about. What am I supposed to do? If somebody brings up something, I'm supposed to go there and try it out? If someone says, oh, we have the best pie on the Eastern Seaboard, and that's their fucking hook, that I have to go over there and eat the pie before I decide whether it is or not, and go like this, I think you've got the third best pie. Nothing would ever get on the air if we had to go around and prove it. And what is this? He's saying that we should have higher morals than this.
Yeah, exactly. We shouldn't. Yeah, we should not have read that commercial copy.
I'll take the heat for that. I don't care whether people cheat or not.
Well,
What's it got to do with anything?
Because he calls it the whore site. So
Can I tell you what? If there was a site to get prostitutes, which this site isn't, I would read that fucking ad. Right. I would have no problem with it.
Well,
I wouldn't care. I would say, here's where you go get your prostitutes, kids.
It's a negative outlook, though. That's the thing.
Oh, you're just mad at RonFez.net right now.
I'm mad at Maddie for, I mean, one of the few requirements is Ron Fez do these live reads.
Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, buddies. Yeah, I'm pretty upset about these Dolly Madison ads you guys are running. These cupcakes, and it's disgusting.
DollyMadison.com.
No, we actually read Spread the Iris sites before, so don't act like we won't read stuff. When you want to spread your iris, you got to really spread it. At spreadtheiris.com.
That's a good website. Let me just tell you something. That's a website. A lot of positivity over there.
If you're looking for a good film, it's Cypher Films. Tell them Dean sent you. Well, what do I care? Give me an update, Pitsy.
Tiger is 1 up, and they're on the 9th hole right now.
Wow. Who's going to win? If you've been watching this whole thing, who's going to win?
I hate to pick him, but Tiger never loses these.
Rocco's going to win it. You know why?
Why?
Tiger's a choke artist. You know it, and I know it. No one in the history of sports ever chokes as much as this guy. Peter, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. Hey, I think the fans should have a place to go and complain if they're unhappy with certain parts of the show. I mean, if people are... It's a place to talk. Why does Dave get so sensitive about it just because it's about him? If people don't like him, people don't like him. What's the big problem?
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be a place of positivity. As I keep saying.
They're not, though.
That's your opinion, Dave. Every
No,
time
it's yours.
Every time it's about you, it's bad. I mean, you're such a fucking idiot. You can't even see it. No one really gives a fuck about you.
Oh, my mom does.
No, you're not really on RonFez.net.
Yeah, I am.
What's your name on there?
I hate Dave.
No, that's not a real person.
That's
That's not real. It's
Doesn't
fake.
Exist.
Fake. Although, I'll bet the name will exist in 2 seconds.
Hate me all you want, you fucking losers.
Good one.
That'll turn him around.
That's a good one. But why are you pushing Fez off the show? That's the big problem.
I am not. I'm trying to contribute the best I can.
Fezzy, when are you coming back? Tomorrow?
Yeah. I am trying really hard to come back.
Okay.
I honestly.
What happened Friday with the lunch?
Oh, God. I tried one more last time.
No, you got to do 5. Today was our 4th day of lunch.
Yeah, well, I didn't do anything today.
What?
No, because the lunch gets screwed up 3 days in a row. The lunch gets screwed up.
Technically, he owes 2 more lunches.
Right.
Because he never did a Tuesday.
What are you doing today?
We just said that, idiot.
No, but also Monday. We had off.
Is this you being back?
I'm going to click on Dave fatigue.
Oh. What are we doing today?
We weren't doing anything today.
We still got an hour.
Well, I don't know what we could do in an hour without it getting screwed up. But I was going to bail on Friday, and I said, no, let's do the artichoke pizza that we like so much.
Look at him. He's ready to go. He's ready to go.
And it still couldn't get here on time.
Well, that's because we didn't break.
Yeah, true.
But I didn't even know it was coming. I could have broke, and it would have been here on time. Or you could have broke. It's the Ron and Fez show. Although Dave does most of the breaking for you now.
I don't.
Dustin, you're going to blow us away today, Fez.
I got nothing.
Steak and lobster. Yeah.
Hello?
What's up?
Yeah, Kobe is actually the bigger choke artist than Tiger, man. You got to look at his more so.
Then Tiger?
Yeah.
Kobe's going to come back and win this thing.
What has Kobe done since Shaq left? Choke. Every single time.
Kobe's 2 games away right now from winning it all. He's going to go back and take out Boston at home, and that'll be it. So Tiger chokes today, and then Boston chokes in Boston.
Game 6 will be tomorrow in the NBA Finals.
It'd be hard to picture that, though. In Boston, they play so well. Incredible team.
Well, they haven't lost in how many games? Like 9-10 games at home?
Well, in the entire playoffs, they've only dropped 1, which was to Detroit.
They are due then. Oh, they are due. They are definitely due to drop 2 in a row.
I think they might drop the Game 6, and I think Boston will close out in Game 7.
Just the way the refs want it.
Officially making me the sports master.
You know, the league must be fucking freaked out right now going, oh, holy shit. Do not look at Tiger just slapping backs with Rocco like it's all just, you know what? I guess once you've got $1 trillion, you don't care whether you win or not. Nothing must bother you.
Well, I think he wants that record, though. He wants Nicklaus's record badly. This will get him 14, 4 shy of Nicklaus's 18. That's all he lives for. You'll see him disappear off the planet as soon as he gets 19 or 20.
He'll literally leave the planet Earth.
Yeah. There'll be no reason for him to live. I mean, when's the last time we've seen Sampras? As soon as
Earl, why are you jumping up and down like a monkey?
I'm just standing up. I'm just.
Oh, okay. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. What else is happening out there, Fezzy? What's the Ichiban? What's everyone talking about?
The Incredible Hulk, #1 at the box office.
I will be doing my popcorn movie reviews. By tomorrow, I should have 5 movies out of the 6 that I need to keep you guys from seeing any films.
Oh, man. I gotta bring some more cigars.
I really didn't think you were going to make it.
By the way, you brought in 2 cheap cigars, and then Whackbag gave me a fucking ton of terrific cigars, and I just threw your 2 in there.
I didn't know about Whackbag's surprise until it was far too late. Tomorrow there will be no surprises, though, except for my own, so.
What's that, the branding?
No, branding's Wednesday, but I'll get your 2.
Don't give me extra cigars, because my fucking... my thing is just packed right now. My humidor.
Maybe you need an extra humidor then.
Please don't say that. Dr. Steve will hear you. No, bring it in. By the way, Dr. Steve, this Saturday. Now, I gave you guys the Dr. Steve promo a week ago. Have we played it once?
I told them to play it. Has it played?
Yes, it did play.
Okay.
During the show?
As far as I know, yes.
As far as you know, you're the only person in here.
Yes, it did play.
When?
Then why would you say as far as you know?
Yes, yes, it played.
When?
It played right before the show.
I meant during our show, not before our show. Play it right now, Earl. Play Dr. Steve's promo right this second.
He can't be in that room either.
Because we're not responsible for what we play before the show. We're responsible for what we play during the show. Yes, it did play during O&A's show.
So that's coming up this Saturday. It's Weird Medicine.
Look, he can't even find it. So you know he didn't have it. Is this driving you crazy, Fez?
Oh, it really does kill me. I mean, it absolutely kills me.
Is this the Fez's back thing? Is that what we were talking about?
No, this isn't Fez being back. This is Fez ready to just give up.
You're going to walk out?
I'm going to have to. I mean, I'm obviously the worst EP in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I am obviously the last EP. So
The last? We'll never have another EP?
No, what'll happen is I'll step down as EP, and then someone else will have to come in, and that means someone else will lose a job. Because that's the only way to go about it
Could I
now.
go for Earl?
These are the jokes? This is the Fez's back stuff?
60 jokes a minute.
Did you find it yet, Earl?
Yes, I did.
How's that feel? You wish you were back in this room where you belong?
Yeah.
Sitting next to Mr. Drummond.
What? I mean, you know what? That was my fault. That was absolutely my fault. Fez, if you want to tee off on somebody, tee off on me, because it was absolutely my fault.
Who else would he tee off on?
Yeah, why?
What, do you think he was beating up on Ronnie B?
No, not at all. I mean, but
And he's only said that because we're watching golf. For the first time in 3 fucking years, we have golf on during a live show.
Give me a clubbing.
Well, let me hear the weird science or the weird medicine.
Bring me your boils, your goiters, your wretched penile discharge, yearning to breathe free.
You know I said enough.
It's the return of Weird Medicine on the Saturday Night Virus. Join me, Dr. Steve, and my wacky band of misfit healthcare professionals as we answer questions about your horrid body parts. It's Weird Medicine, Saturday, June 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Saturday Night Virus, XM 202.
So that's for this Saturday.
Boy, he makes it seem like it's going to be disgusting.
I know. Sounds a little gross.
I like when Dr. Steve comes to town.
Plenty of free gifts.
That's the only reason you like him to come to town?
What is that about? The free gifts with you. And then you re-gift.
Oh, yeah. My brother's little baby's getting a lot of shit, baby. And I gave some to Dawn already. Got a couple
Hey, did you get those the baby clothes that were left here for you too? Little girl clothes last week?
In the garbage bags?
Yeah.
I got rid of them a little bit. Why?
Just curious. A guy stopped me on the street and asked me if you got them.
Oh, okay. That bag, yeah. One of the bags I kept, one of them was, she couldn't use them. So what they did was Bruce Berenson donated them to a charity. So they're going to a good place.
Well, that makes this guy feel terrific. Thank you.
Some of them are in my closet, though.
Tommy Lee has told Rolling Stone that he and Pam Anderson are back together again. So one more time for Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
What do you think the clock is on this group this time?
2 months.
I actually think this is going to work out this time. Third time's got to work.
Yeah, this will be the charm. Yeah, 8th time the charm, 12th time the charm.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. So we'll see exactly. So and there'll be some pregnancy rumors, and then that'll go away. This is the way these two love for us to know they're in love. They love when they know they're together. They love when we know they're apart.
They're attention whores, you know.
So
they could be saying this for their own little angle too, to get back in the spotlight.
And Lakers, like we said, staying live last night. Game 5, 103-98 over the Celtics. Game 6 is tomorrow in Boston.
Celtics are going to lose this one. They'll go to 7 games.
I always wonder if sometimes that, it's like, because they can't win it if they're not going to. The Celtics being on the road, maybe they could have put them away. Does anyone ever hold back just to try to win it at home?
I don't think so.
I can't imagine, but it does make you wonder.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta win where the game is. Otherwise, you're kind of playing with fire, I think.
Right. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ, or you can always email us at ronandfez@AOL.com. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
The Ron and Fez Show presents Listener Jukebox. Today featuring the band Happy Anarchy and their song Personal Judas. Check them out online at happyanarchy.com.
Got my sights on you. I never said it before. I know, but it's true. You gotta choose your scapegoats carefully now. The right face, the style, reputation, the pin on my way. On you.
My father was always pissed off. He was pissed that he made such lousy money. He was pissed that my kid brother Michael was in a wheelchair. He was pissed that there were 7 of us living in such a tiny house. But after a while, he was mostly pissed because I hung around the cab stand. And every once in a while, I'd have to take a beating. But by then, I didn't care. The way I saw it, everybody takes a beating sometime.
Back with the Ron and Fez show. Excuse me. 866-RON-0-FEZ. That's 866-RON-0-FEZ. You can always email us at ronandfez@AOL.com. Pitsy, what's the latest on the U.S. Open playoff?
Tiger Woods is up 3 strokes. They are on the 11th hole now.
Okay. All right. Looks like Tiger may pull this thing off. Bad knee and all. Dave, you were saying you may have a little problem with the at home with the baby?
Yeah, my dog is jealous of my baby. That every time the baby wants to get put to bed in the crib, my dog also starts barking and wants to get put into bed as well. Not into the crib, but into our bed. It's the most bizarre thing. And when the baby gets taken out of her little baba, is what they call it, the dog immediately jumps into it.
What's a baba?
Just this little donut that you put a baby in when you're watching TV. So you don't have to always have the baby in your arms.
All right. So are you worried about the baby with the dog?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little nervous because the dog clearly realizes that the baby's here to stay. The baby starts crying, and now the dog starts barking. It's a little bit disconcerting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know the dog only has one leg more than the baby, so.
That's true. But you know, I don't know. We might have to send the baby to HTG's, perhaps. I don't know.
So you would get rid of the baby before the dog?
I mean the dog. We might have to send the dog to HTG's.
Did you think about that when Casey was pregnant?
No, I had no idea. I mean, we thought the dog would react fine to it because it was just another one of us, but that's not apparently the way it's going right now.
Ah.
Dog's very jealous. I didn't even think animals could have envy.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I had some friends and it was like their dog. I never understood why they kept the dog after they had the baby, because the dog would growl at the baby and everything, but they refused, and it would nip at it and stuff.
I think we have somebody on from Ashley Madison.
Oh, okay.
What were you guys saying? Something about a baby and nipping and biting?
Eastside Day's dog is jealous of the baby.
Oh, no. Really?
My dog.
All right, so who do we got, Earl?
We have Sarah Simon. She's the spokesperson for Ashley Madison.
And everything's okay at the house, though, Dave?
Yeah.
Nipping and biting, and how's the baba? Okay?
It's fine, I guess.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who do we have, Earl?
We have Sarah Simons. She is the spokesperson for AshleyMadison.com.
Hello, Sarah. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Okay, I'm here.
Nice to talk to you today, and thanks for taking our call.
Thank you for having me, guys.
We were going over the website for ronfez.net, and I have to tell you, there's a couple people who seem to be offended that we're even doing these commercials because they worry about the morality of the website.
Okay, we hear that a lot at AshleyMadison.com.
I'm sure you do.
But at the end of the day, we didn't create infidelity. It's been around as long as the institution of marriage itself.
Mm-hmm.
And considering it's the largest online dating site of its kind for attached people like this, there's over 2 million members. That's a hell of a lot of people who are obviously unhappy in their relationships.
So you feel like all the people who are in the part of this are being open and honest with their partner?
Not so much their partner, but the people they want to meet. The thing I like about Ashley Madison is that if two like-minded individuals, two like-minded adults decided they want to cheat on their partners, they want to have an extramarital relationship, then at least with the Ashley Madison site, they go into it with their eyes open. They know they're going to meet men and women with as much to lose and with the same situations going on. So many women write to me saying that they've met guys on online sites who've lied to them and said they were single. So at least with Ashley Madison, it's upfront and above board. You know that the person you're talking to is already attached, so there's no deceit in that kind of area. So
your opinion is people are doing this anyway, and here's a chance to be honest about it.
Well, they are doing it anyway. If you've decided you want to go down that path, you're going to do it. So whether it's in a bar, whether it's in the supermarket or the gym, you're going to do it. So this site, and by having over 2 million members, proves its worth. It's kind of a safer environment. You can test the water, if you like, and sometimes many members tell Ashley Madison that they've actually saved their marriage because they've realized what they were lacking and they've worked on it then with their partner and they haven't got divorced through it.
So this could be, in your opinion, a benefit to the marriage.
If if the people view it like that, yeah, it depends on the individuals. You know, we'd rather people didn't cheat. We always say, before you go down this path, try and make your relationship okay with your partner. You know, don't do this. But if you really have decided to do it, then this is a safe environment to meet like-minded adults who want to do the same thing.
Now, wouldn't some of the lies here maybe be that some single guys get into this? They're not really married at all or not in a relationship at all. They're just looking for women to have affairs with where there's really no future. You know, some people like the fact that there's no future in their affairs.
You're right, and you know, there is a section for single men and women, and again, it's up to the like-minded adults. It's really, we're just providing a forum. What they do is up to them, but they know that they can go to our site and meet people who are on the same wavelength.
And this is an international site, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's ashleymadison.com in USA and Canada, and then we've just launched in the UK, so it's ashleymadison.co.uk. And it's interesting that the membership has increased 200% in California in the last year. So that's where I am at the moment, in LA. And the next highest increase is New Jersey and then New York.
Is that right? Now, why do you think that is? These are places where, well, I guess there's more people, but also away from the middle of the country where people are a little less likely to get into this?
I think it has a lot to do with the lifestyle and the climate in these particular areas. These are high-octane cities, you know, a lot going on. I think society has changed so much that we live in a throwaway society now. Everything's available. It's as though people don't want to work on things because there's a better option around the corner. So we're not surprised that there's so many members on this site. It's a reflection of society, actually.
And a lot of these people are willing to hop on a plane for a fun weekend.
Well, I'm a reformed mistress myself, and that's all I've ever done, hopped on planes and gone to have illicit affairs. But notice the word reformed.
Right.
And that's why I wrote my book, which is called Having an Affair, a Handbook for the Other Woman. And that's all about exposing the depth of lies that married men will use when they decide to cheat on their partner. So I'm all about the truth. If somebody knows that the other person's married and they still want to do it, you can't stop them. It's a free country. But I don't want women and men to fall into the trap of, you know, thinking they've met somebody who's available when really they're not, because that just leads to emotional turmoil.
Now, when you said you were a reformed mistress, you were in an affair with a married man.
Mm-hmm.
You did not know that he was married, or you did?
You know, when I was younger, I only ever dated married guys. It was the people I was mixing with. I had a very sexy job. So these were the high-profile kind of individuals, again, we're talking about, that were cheating on their partners. And it was just the life I was in. As I got older, the reason I wrote the book is because, yes, I did meet a guy who lied to me and said he wasn't married, and it was a very, very bad time for me. So I wanted to try and stop other women going through that turmoil and waste of time.
Well, when you were doing this type of stuff, did the guys tell you, I'm going to get out of this marriage, I'm really in love with you, I want to be with you later, but...
Oh, absolutely. Classic textbook lines, and I hear them from all the mistresses that email me for advice. You know, my wife doesn't understand me, I'm not sleeping with my wife, I'll leave her for you when the kids are a little older or when my finances are in place. You know, there was always a reason. After Christmas, after my mother-in-law's funeral, there was always a reason. But that's my point. These guys keep the other woman hanging on with these carrots, these dangling carrots. And as long as everyone's open to it and they know what's going on, then, you know, it's a free country. But
so, and you would actually fall in love with some of these men?
I have, yes. I won't ding it again, I can tell you.
Right. And now you say you're reformed because you've learned the lessons from your youth.
Absolutely. I went through such a bad time with the last affair that nobody needs to live like that. And,
what happened?
You know, when somebody's lying to you, well, it's just so much deceit, and you know, I ended up calling his wife in the end because it got to such a point. Yeah, it got to such a point where this guy was, and that's the thing though, a married man has the best of two women. He's lying to two women. So the mistress and the wife actually have a lot in common. And there'll be lots of your listeners today who are listening and having affairs, or maybe they're the other woman or the guy or the wife. So the man is sharing two women, and yet the two women are having half of a man.
Yeah, but for some people, that's what they want, right? I mean, they want the excitement of that. They want the nice trips, but they don't necessarily want to see this guy 24 hours a day and have to deal with him.
Yeah,
you know,
I've been there.
Yeah.
And that brings me back to my original point. If you go into it with your eyes open and that's what you want, it's a free country. Here's our site, you know, but it's all about being above board and not misrepresenting yourself.
Now, do you ever hear from some people to say, hey, I've seen this site. Is my husband or my wife registered to this? I mean, is there a certain amount of privacy that you can guarantee people if they sign up?
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
I think that's why we have so many members, because it is a very discreet service. And people, that's why it is the number one site in the world, actually, for men and women who are looking to have a discreet affair. That's the name of our whole thing, is discreet.
Now, I got a guy on my show that and he's a good enough looking guy, but he can't seem to find anybody. Earl, is this something that you would be willing to try?
Oh, yeah.
You would date a married woman?
It's something that I would definitely want to explore, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Sarah, is there some kind of jungle fever part of your site? A place where somebody would like a nice-looking young black man, but Earl doesn't necessarily like black women?
Again, once you're signed up, and it's free to sign up, by the way, so you can search other member profiles and share photos and receive messages, all for free. And if that's your thing, I'm sure, like any site, you can find exactly what you want if you know what you want.
Earl, do you know what you want? I mean, what you really probably want is another guy. That's your big problem.
No, I would love to be with a woman.
Are you sure?
I think that's a big problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he does, Sarah.
I've seen you guys. I've checked you out. You're two good-looking guys. You must get hit on a lot.
Well, yeah, I'm one of the people that would have ruined your life years before. That's the problem with me.
Okay, good job we didn't meet.
Yeah, I agree with you that everybody has the choice here. What I'm a little nervous about, Sarah, is like, do you give up these guys' names when you wrote the book?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, God, I could, but no, it's not an expose of the names. It's not a kiss and tell. Everybody was renamed.
Now, you said you had a sexy job. What kind of job did you have before you wrote this book?
I was in a high-octane world of PR and hospitality, traveling the world. I lived in the Middle East and in America and London.
Mm-hmm.
So you tend to gravitate and socialize with the same kind of people, and it becomes a toxic environment looking back. You think you're leading the life you want to lead, but in hindsight, you've wasted a lot of time not carving the future you want.
Right. And I guess when you're traveling, it's very, very difficult to remember the life at home, too, right? I mean, you're in some far-off place.
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think it's possible to be monogamous, or is that unrealistic, especially with society these days?
I personally think that people probably come in and out of times in their life where they're saying, I need something different. I need something, just like you like your home, but you want a vacation every once in a while. You just want to turn off your regular life. Now, if the couple agrees to that, who am I to say?
And if I was married, I'd rather cheat with my husband if that's what he really wants to do.
Right.
Have that kind of communication going on. But you're right, we all want more than one pair of shoes, more than one vacation, more than one car throughout our lives. So I think it's very hard. It's not impossible, but I think it's very hard to be monogamous.
Right. And almost to me, it seems like a lot of people who don't get caught up in this don't have the choice. They think they don't have the choice. Because let's face it, a lot of people get married at 18, 19, 20 years old. 10, 15 years go by, and they're like, what did I miss? Yeah.
Not only that, when you get married that young, you become a different person. When you move into your 30s and 40s, you've got a different job, you've got different expectations, and it's whether your partner moves with you or, it's so classic. The things I hear, textbook stuff, is that the guy has progressed into a high-powered job, and the wife he married at that age is now a stay-at-home mum looking after the children, so maybe he's looking for more stimulation, which he tends to find in his office environment. It's not rocket science why it goes on. And it's never going to end, and it's not, whether we have this site or my book or not, it's still going to go on. But it's interesting to have the debate and to explore the reasons behind it as well.
I agree there, too. And I think the other dangerous thing is just because you're having these physical feelings for other people doesn't mean that you can fool yourself into, okay, I've fallen in love because I've had this physical feeling. Maybe I should leave my wife, or that, you got to be very careful as you're going through life not to really set up these strong things that are going to destroy this marriage.
That's right.
Yeah. If you say to yourself, oh, if this person does that, they're done, you're asking to lose. It's two humans in this relationship together.
I absolutely agree, and it's valuing what you've got, and if there's a problem with it, trying to work on the issues that you both have, and the communication. So many people, and I've been, first-hand experience with these people who've given up on what they've got, and they go and make more problems elsewhere by having another relationship. But like I said earlier, on the other hand, many of the Ashley Madison members have told us they were one step away from getting a divorce, but that the site saved their marriage because it improved their home life. It made them happier individuals and not so resentful to the spouse who was neglecting them, basically, or in their mind, neglecting them.
Wow. And this book that you wrote, is this on Amazon, or how can people get the book?
It's actually available in stores nationwide, and it is available on Amazon.com as well, yeah.
And this is your personal story.
It is. It began as my diary during the darkest days of my affair, when I realized that there were so many other women involved with married men, and I never hear from the ones having a good time, by the way, only the ones who are in pain. They want the guy to leave their wife. They're really messed up women. So they write to me now for advice because I understand them, and that's what made me want to get the book published. What started as my diary has now turned into a book that's helped hundreds and hundreds of women.
It is kind of interesting, too, because like, if you take the woman in that position, after a while, maybe she really never did want that guy the whole time. In a way, you're almost lying to yourself. I mean, obviously, if you're going after somebody who's married, right, you know there's already a problem there where he can't be with you all the time. So what I'm trying to say is maybe subconsciously you were getting yourself into those situations because you really didn't want to be with that guy.
Yeah, there's an element of truth in that. And some women think they want the guy, but they only spend 20% of their time with him. He's got 80% of his life with his family and his wife. So that's what I always say to these women. Don't get involved emotionally because he already has a woman in his life. If he wants to change that, that's a different conversation.
Right. Now, this guy that you went and talked to his wife, did he have kids?
He did, yes. And that's the classic line of why they stay.
God.
If she wasn't the mother of my children, I wouldn't still be there. So, yeah, that's the number one line.
That woman that you went to talk to, was she glad that you came to her, or was she angry that you came to her?
She took it rather well, actually. Too well. I wanted her to be more angry. She was very nice. I quite liked her.
Yeah.
But as usual, the men always stay with their wives, and the wives generally tend to let them. So that was a no-brainer. Didn't see him again after all that. So that's really why I wrote the book. All this, double life, all the lies and the promises, and yet at the end of the day it comes to nothing. So.
And it's interesting that you even said, like, the other woman was like, okay, it happened, let's put it behind us. Almost like maybe if they hadn't even talked it out, there's almost a subconscious agreement between people there as well, Again,
it comes down to the people, doesn't it? What you're looking for, and if that's what you want, you're going to do it. Whether you use the Ashley Madison site or whether you just go out and, make it happen for yourself. If you really want to go down that path, you're going to do it. But I find it interesting that recently when Barbara Walters came out saying she'd been the other woman, that was huge for my Society of Mistresses.
Oh, yeah.
Oprah, and Oprah's nodding in agreement. So it's almost not acceptable because it's still a taboo topic, but it's going on, and it just highlights to us even more that it is a part of society.
Well, and then like you even said, I mean, when she had that affair with the married guy, she was one of the most powerful people in the country at that time, an attractive person with her own money. So she definitely was not looking to really probably be in a long-term relationship. She was looking for the excitement of this. All right, it's ashleymadison.com. And then your book is called what, Sarah?
It's called Having an Affair, a handbook for the other woman.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much for being on with us. And if any more questions come up, we'll give you a call, all right?
Brilliant. Been a pleasure. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah Simon's the spokesperson for ashleymadison.com.
What a past she has, huh? What a sexy little British past she has. What is it about those British chicks? Just the voice? Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen her, but I find myself intrigued.
That's what it is. It's the voice, because the voice sounds very proper, but it seems like, all right, a proper voice and then a naughty attitude.
See, I don't see her as proper. I see her being a little more like swinging London, like a little more of a go-go girl, Like, she didn't sound like the Queen's English.
Right.
I don't like that Queen's English. Like the way Princess Diana talked, that sucked. But there's something about those other British chicks, just like they seem like they're fucking wide open for anything. I mean, obviously she is Listen to her. She only dated married guys until 6 months ago. I'll tell you, I don't fall for that Amy Winehouse thing. They just carted her off to the hospital. I could give two shits. To me, that whole act is Laverne and Shirley. I'm not falling for the sha-na-na bit of that. Just doesn't happen for me.
Now there's a whole slew of girls who are acting just like her.
That's why I hate everybody.
Beehive haircuts and
the crazy mascara.
Yeah, and you see them on the subway.
See, it's nothing. Remember with in the 80s, everybody had big hair, then Guns N' Roses, and then everybody's into the whole new Rolling Stones look. That lasted until Nirvana. Then every band was Nirvana. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now everybody's the Strokes.
Right.
It's just fucking, people can't come up with anything on their own.
It's a lot of bandwagon and stuff.
Did she have any other hits other than the Rehab thing?
Yeah, that album was huge.
Oh, okay.
The album was gigantic, particularly over there. Earl, you're a big fan, right?
I love her. I love the music. I love.
Why don't you smoke crack and try to be like her? Why don't you be a wannabe?
I don't want to go to that extreme, but I dug Back to Black a lot.
Are you joining Ashley Madison now? Why don't you join AshleySimpson.com? Try to go be with pregnant girls.
Get your nose fixed.
I mean, I'm strongly considering joining the Ashley Madison site. It sounds like
the Ashley Madison family.
What are you going to put? 38-year-old black male looking for cock?
No, not looking for cock.
Everyone thinks you're gay now.
Go to California.
Everyone thinks wrong. I'm not gay.
Get married.
100% of the people are wrong.
Yes, everyone's wrong. I am not gay. I have no feelings for a man whatsoever.
Did you let someone drink vodka out of your asshole?
Yes, I did.
Gay.
Well, you drank it, you idiot.
You're still gay.
So what's your point? Is to mark out the other gay person? You're the one who fucked me.
I think that just makes Dave drunk. That's a drinking problem for him. He'll drink it anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
Including the toilet water.
Here's Jeremy. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Earl should get some of that ashy medicine.
That's good. Ashy medicine. You are a little ashy, Earl. Particularly around the joints, the elbows and knees.
I can't help that. It's just that's just part of the melanin problem that I have. But I
don't know what kind of problem.
Melanin problem.
So you're eating so much melon that this happens to you?
Melanin, not melon.
I don't know. I never know your accent. All right, here's Tiger. Where's he at now?
Tiger just dropped a stroke. He's only one up now. They're on the 13th.
He's blowing it. I told you.
That's Rocco, actually. He's very tan.
This thing's going to turn, and it's going to have to go to a playoff, and they should have just done it yesterday.
Well, no one's going away with this golfing thing because the U.S. Open, they make their whole courses like, miniature golf. It's ridiculous how difficult they make the courses.
So you're saying miniature golf is more difficult than regular golf?
Well,
what are you saying, David?
You know what I'm saying? It's like
no, I don't. I have to read about it on ronfez.net. The hate. Mikey called back. Well, it's not necessarily true.
The greens are just swirly and they go up and down, and it's so ridiculous. And they're so hard that the ball goes off them into water. It's not real golf courses. People have to understand that. The rough is crazy. You never see big scores.
Tiger lives in the rough today. He's
really
living
does.
in the rough all day. That knee must be just terrible.
He's not limping or anything, though.
He
seems to be getting around all right.
But you gotta lean on that every time that you're driving.
The knee is supposed to, the pain comes from after his swing, is the way they were saying it yesterday on NBC's coverage.
Like with me, my pain comes from after the show, when I think about it.
Similar. It's a similar thing. But no, I mean, he doesn't want to swing hard because of the pain.
M. Night Shyamalan's movie, The Happening, bringing in around $30 million. Third place finish over the weekend.
I'm going to review that tomorrow, Fez.
Oh, okay.
I saw it over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I was wondering, it's, of course, I guess people start committing suicide or something. I was wondering, what sci-fi movie do you think has the best chance of being our real future?
I think 12 Monkeys has got an excellent shot. Humans get killed by gas and have to live underground. I see nothing. That, to me, is the way we're going to go out. Very similar to the 12 Monkeys. It's not going to be a new, a big thing. Just
This is a small thing.
Silent.
And it'll all come out of Philly, just like in 12 Monkeys. That's where it ends.
Yeah.
I really think AI. I think robots take over the whole goddamn shooting match, and we're done. We are done.
Well, robot teddy bears as well.
Yeah, sure. It's going to be robot teddy bears. Will be the only people left.
Robot everything.
What are you thinking, Earl? Planet of the Apes? Is that your hope?
No, I think more 2001. I still think we're going to be
Giant Baby.
That's the least likely to happen.
Well, you don't think we're going to discover life on other planets? We're going to do space exploration.
I think the Earth ending up with two suns.
We've already done that.
We pretty much did that the year after 2001 came out. It's a great movie, but like by 1969, we had done everything that was practically done in that film, except time travel.
There wasn't any time travel in that film.
Oh, there wasn't. I truly don't understand the ending of that movie.
The ending was a leap forward for people that we left forward with tools and language. That's why we jumped ahead. And now the next thing, that baby represented. When Fez said it won't happen, it kind of maybe already has through our technology now. That we've lapped on, and we're nothing like the past.
Okay, so
that's the kind of jump ahead.
Oh my God, was I off? Because I thought he somehow found like a black hole that he was traveling to the future.
No,
and could see himself.
It's
old.
basically once he touched up with that thing again, it's bringing him back an intelligence that far jumps ahead of where we were before. Would make what we consider human not even to exist anymore.
I see.
What we consider human. People in the future, if humans survive, will look back at us as people scratching in the dirt, like fucking idiots.
Hence the 30-minute monkey opening in the beginning of the movie.
That's us. We're the new 30-minute monkeys. Paul, you're on Fez.
Gattaca, easily. We're already halfway there.
Yeah, we are almost at Gattaca. Gattaca is a movie that nobody liked when it came out. It didn't do well, but it really has held up more than most of those sci-fi movies. Hey, Andy Trucker, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, I'm in a bad mood today, so I'm thinking more like Soylent Green in our not-too-near future.
You know, everyone attacks Soylent Green, but I'm eating it now, and it's just delicious. It's just delicious.
Ronnie, you don't want to eat that.
It's tasty. That's good. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. What's this made out of?
People.
Soylent Green is people! Soylent Green is people!
You never know. We get one of these food shortages like they keep talking about that's going to be worldwide.
Well, is our lunch coming here today?
No, I haven't ordered any lunch.
Why did that fall apart?
Because it fell apart all last week, and I thought, oh, why bother trying?
That's what should be put on your tombstone one day. Why bother? Did you redo your hair?
No, No.
It's getting more yellow somehow.
Is it?
Yeah.
I definitely need a haircut. The sides are getting too big again.
Pat, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I think the future is going to be more like, believe it or not, that there's going to be replicants, but that there's going to be large populations in small urban areas. Everything out lying is going to be wiped out due to ecological problems. People are going to be speaking Spanglish and Japanese, English and Spanish, and there will be whales in space by 2015.
You Braid Runner. You Braid Runner. Here is Tim. Tim, you're on Ron Fez.
Hey, any movie where an asteroid hits us.
You think we're going to go out with asteroids?
In 2039, the asteroid Apophis is going to hit us.
Well, we deserve it. Rich, you're on Ron Fez.
How you doing? I think we're right there with Rollerball.
The first Rollerball with James Caan or the second one?
Come on, Ronnie. Is there any other rollerball? James Caan.
Thank you. We are kind of there with rollerball, with the corporations being more important than countries. We're almost at that point where the corporations and the international corporate needs push the lines apart for countries. Countries are making less and less sense to me every year.
Well, that's why some people think there's going to be a new world order.
Well, I mean, is there any other way to go out?
Yeah, I mean, that's really...
I mean, the only way we're going to get rid of, these petty dictators and stuff is with world order,
Yeah. But, I mean, it would be under probably one world leader.
Right.
That would, I think, be pretty dangerous.
Or a bunch of corporations doing what they need.
You don't think that would cause human enslavement, though, just for whatever the corporations need a lot.
Dude, turn around and look at the country right now. How many people are in debt? How many people are working only for their credit card debt? That's a fucking thing of human enslavement already. And what did the country do? Protect the fucking people, the banks.
Mm-hmm.
That's their main fucking goal, keeping that whole thing going. And there you have two parties working for it. Two parties.
Yeah.
So what's the other side? There is none.
That's bleak view.
That's bleak view. It's called reality. Jab, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Calling in with a very sad spy report.
Spy report.
Spy report. Spy report.
Ain't It Cool News is reporting that Stan Winston has died.
Oh. Stan Winston, the great puppet maker?
Yes, indeed.
Special effects artist? His resume includes
Aliens, Predator.
Alien, Predator, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Jedi.
Sci-fi movies, as we're sitting here talking about it.
Brilliant artist.
Stan Winston. But who really cares about that kind of stuff now?
It's true.
Since the CGI.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get into computer graphics and just couldn't figure out how to master it.
It all stinks, in my opinion. I think the new movies look like crap.
I don't think they've...
And everybody turns around, the effects are great. The effects are great. I think the effects look like shit.
Especially when they're trying to do it for a main character. But they haven't done it as well as Jurassic Park since. But when it's the Incredible Hulk as the main character, it doesn't look good. It looks like Roger Rabbit to me.
Yeah, they can't do people.
All these things are cartoons. Movies are cartoons now. The explosions are cartoon explosions. Here's our buddy Jay Moore. Hey, Jay.
I gotta say the most realistic sci-fi film is Pluto Nash.
Oh, sure. You love Pluto Nash.
Ask Eastside Dave who sings the bum, bum, bum in the back of Satellite of Love.
I would say Lou Reed.
Stan Winston.
Lou Reed never sang a note in his fucking life. Come on.
He talks his way through everything.
Lou Reed's one of the most overrated humans, let alone musicians.
All right, Jay, I'm trying to get along with you. I know he's a bad human being, but he's a good songwriter.
Look, I love the VU. I love What Goes On in Your Mind. When you're on mushrooms, What Goes On in Your Mind, there's no better song. What goes up must come down. Moving side to side.
Is Nico singing?
No, that's Lou Reed singing. That's when they were live, and he was, like, whacked out. He was talking to the audience about the fucking Cowboys and the Eagles. It was a very bizarre recording, the Velvet Underground Live. Anywho, it's David Bowie. Sorry.
Sorry.
I missed the entire show today because I was working.
Lucky.
But geez Louise, I'm going to listen all day tomorrow. I miss you guys.
We miss you too, buddy.
Thank you,
How
Jay.
you feeling, Fezzy?
Feeling all right, Jay. Thank you.
Don't worry about lunch. Hunger is a primal urge. People need to feed themselves. Take it off your shoulders, Fez.
Thanks, Jay.
God bless you.
Yep,
And God bless America.
It's another way of saying another bit that didn't pay itself off. The Ron and Fez show. Why don't I believe this branding will happen? Oh, that's right. Because it'll be behind a fucking screen.
No
It'll be
screen.
a shadow puppet branding.
Gonna get it all on. Right there. Right on video.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Satellite.
It's your big-ass buddies on XM 202, The Virus.